Lame.
It looked good. Yeah.
All right, we want to do this. It's fucking 9 o'clock already. You fuckers ready?
Yeah.
Guys?
All right, motherfuckers. Tonight is May 30th, 2021. In the midst of the Final Fantasy series relay, I have convened with, well, it's a sorted crew of adventurers, I guess. We're bringing back session number, well, I can't count that good, of Carbon 2185. Palmer, take us away.
Okay. Okay. I'm bringing up the map so I can remember what we did last. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We killed things.
Previously, the team was on a mission to stop some hackers who were seeping information of the Legacy, their employer. And so the team went out to squash this hacking threat. When they got there, this was actually 2 sessions ago, they were immediately met with combat. It was a run and gun situation where they pretty much gunned everybody down. And they kept one person alive, and he said that his boss would take care of them. He was obviously very afraid of her. They said, listen, if we come out of this alive, we'll let you go. Tell us what we need to know. And he said, okay, you can find her behind the mirror in my bedroom. And the team said, all right, cool, great. So then they went to the other side of the building and went down the other stairs and wandered around downstairs for a while, turned off the electricity, considered robbing a convenience store. Eventually they did find somebody who then took them back upstairs to go down the correct set of stairs. They had to turn the power back on to do so, but you know, that's basically all of the events that took place, because after that they took a very long and very challenging session of combat with the hacking leader, the hacking boss, who opened up with a doozy and immediately knocked down Kotomo and Hans with a grenade explosion. And that was pretty cool. She ended up blinding Larry, I believe, right? But it didn't even matter. He still hit like 2 of 3 attacks. So yeah, it was a wild sesh, and the party definitely got very lucky with certain roles, and it made that boss, it was potentially very dangerous, a little less scary. So afterwards, they got the information they needed. They shut down the information that the connection essentially from that facility to the Legacy. They recovered what data and stuff that they needed, pretty much nuked the operation otherwise, and then immediately departed to meet back at the hideout here to reconvene with Blake and the rest of the Legacy. I believe that's where we left it. So
sounds about right. I remember getting my shit pushed.
Yeah, you and Hans both blew up.
Yeah, it was not a good time.
And if you think I learned a lesson, you haven't looked at my character sheet and seen the grenade in it.
Yeah, that was a pretty nifty little ability I saw on there. I like that. It's cool.
Yeah, super handy if it works out.
So as you guys reconvene here, have we already talked to Blake, or we just showed up at the place?
I think we just got here.
I think so too. Yep.
I'll roll on in then.
I don't remember. Let's see if there's
Okay,
anything.
no, sorry, I'm scrolling through my thing. Right
I remember that
now.
I kept deleting myself.
So as you guys reconvene here at the facility you're very familiar with, you've come through quite frequently. Blake is obviously eager to see you. He's standing where he usually is in his hologram display. The 2 girls are in the either corner of the room, still tapping away furiously at the machinery and computers that they happen to be working on. As you walk in, the door slides closed behind you, and Blake looks to you and he says, "Well, hopefully you have some good news. I know that Knives here did let me know that the job was done, which is very it's reassuring. But I'm curious, what of the information breach threat? Was it, was it just a gang of of people who were stumbled upon us?
I realize I
Was
didn't
it
clean my
a
desk off.
corporation hiring out? What can you tell me about the situation?
Do we know? I'm not sure we actually know the answer to that.
We don't know who was behind it. We just heard. She said it was important people that were going to make us regret doing what we did, or people that had, I don't know, juice. I don't know, whatever. It was very vague, and then we didn't find it, so we just blew up the machine. All the machines there. That's all we know.
And
Yeah, who knows if they're even telling the truth about that? Could have just been trying to bullshit us.
Oh, we didn't. I didn't. No one inside checked her. So
I see. But what of the threat now? It's done.
that threat done. The threat of hacking, the way it was explained to us, probably still going to go on. So I don't know if it's going to be up soon, but probably eventually we're probably going to have the same problem. Or they have what they need and they'll just go from there. I don't know. Wait, we have data. We have data from Kotomo. Show them the data that we got off.
Oh, okay, brilliant. Yes, please. If you would. And he kind of, as he motions towards Maya in the corner, he says she will happily, break down this information, and maybe we can track down exactly where this threat might be originating from.
Maybe
Because-
at the very least you'll know who it is because of what they're looking for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So let's assume Kotomo is. Are you turning the information over? Or do you want to hold on to it? What do you want to do with it?
I'll turn it over, but very
Okay.
begrudgingly, and just be like, yeah, by the way, they almost blew us the fuck up, and I don't like that.
I see.
I mean, we blow people up all the time. They probably don't like that either. I mean,
Yeah, well, they're not me, and I'm important.
I gathered that. Yes.
Whoa. Do you guys hear that?
Well, yeah. I heard something. What was it?
It was like my mic like echoed or something. It was crazy. It was, like when it hears itself so through the speaker, so it's like.
Yeah, you got feedback.
Anyways, yeah, sorry, weird. The information gets turned over to Maya. She begins to start to reverse encrypt all of this data that you did uncover here. And in doing so, she looks to you guys. She says, "It's gonna be a few minutes for sure. It's pretty heavily encrypted. This is pretty serious stuff. It doesn't look amateur. That's for sure. Give me a little bit, and I'll get back to you." And as she says that, Blake, kind of turns back to face the rest of you. And says, "Well, brilliant. While she is working on that, I guess this would be a great opportunity for you all to, I guess, be brought up to speed now on, just why this information was so delicate, and exactly where we are." And he kind of leans over his shoulder and motions towards the, the familiar synth that's just been deconstructed and is sitting on the table that they've been doing, tons of study and work and tests on. And he says, "I think we are closer than we've ever been. In fact, so close that we may soon be ready to implement our first step moving forward in making 9 a little bit more physical, giving her a body, a power, a physical form in our world. Now, we're right on the cusp. We are, truly. However, there is, a few more pieces, some experts, if you will, in a city that's, I hate to say this, is not so nearby. However, I am currently in talks with them. We're going to figure something out. And I'd like to send you all on a mission, if you will, of
I thought you were gonna say
great
vacation. Dang. All
Great
right, another
importance.
mission.
vacation. Well, depends. I don't know if you've ever seen the world overseas. This could be your opportunity.
Wait, there's seas in this world? that they all boiled over. I'm kidding.
No.
Jokes.
Hey, bud,
I've been a few places.
there's some beautiful sights to see. Some, at least what's left of some of the old world attractions are, still a sight to behold for sure. But I'd be lying if I said there wasn't a motive that would benefit
Yo,
us
thanks, Tim.
here as a.
Thank you for the resub.
as an
7
entity.
whole months of support.
You could perhaps.
Thanks for hanging out
In the
with us,
meantime,
dude.
there is an
Hope
expert
you've been enjoying your time.
in his team of AI studies that I need you to meet with. I need you to take what is left of the data encryption that we're putting together to show him, and he will review and make what adjustments he finds necessary. He is a leader in the field of what we're after, of what we're doing here. However, we will have some time to prepare. It is not a short journey. So are you? I guess I should ask first. Are you guys interested? Would you like to partake? I mean, you are more than welcome to sit out if you don't travel well or what have you.
Yeah, only place I've been to since I got back to the planet was Baja, and that's not too far from here.
Yes, well,
I'm down for a little bit of an outer towner.
It depends on the paycheck.
How long do we have to prepare?
well,
Where'd we be going anyway?
first we have the liaison would take place in London.
In London?
In London, yes. First, we would be sending you to New York to then, seek passage over to London. From Manhattan, you would go to London. They are renowned across the world as the leaders in cutting-edge AI technology and research. And the reason that they're in London to begin with is because the regulations here were so limiting that they couldn't do the ambitious things that they are able to do there. So, if you were interested in seeing Manhattan and London and eventually returning back, it could be the final pieces we need to put 9 into the form.
When he mentions New York, it's very visible that all the color just kind of leaves Daggeron's face.
DM
What?
question. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Al.
What, did you have a bad time in Times Square or something? I mean, I thought it was shit, but
I'll tell you guys later about that later.
yeah, that's fair. Also, bear in mind, I'm a good pilot, so you could also just get or rent a vehicle and get me a pass and, proper authorizations, and I could fly us there. So that's another thing that, if you can do that, would make things easier for us.
I mean,
Either
I'd
way,
trust
whether I'm
you.
flying or not, it's whatever.
I'd trust you. Plus, we have our own comfort. I can fucking put my feet up. I hate commercial air travel.
Is there anybody
See,
out there that
that's-
actually likes commercial air travel? Like, be honest.
Look,
Yes, I actually
have
don't
enough-
mind planes.
we have enough money that I could fly first class right now, probably.
Once the plane's off the
Or at
ground, I
least-
don't mind flying.
Or at least a little bit more. Get drunk enough, I have my mechanical liver, and it's great for air travel. Trust me.
Damn, I haven't even thought about that since I got mine installed. I think I'm extra in on this just to try mine out.
Trying to put some miles on the old ticker.
Are there any tricks you got for this one, Jello? Like, are there any settings I should tweak before we go on this flight? Is there anything strange that happens to it with like air pressure when we go up?
I think
No,
I
not
think-
really. What model did you get? And then we can basically do an off camera. Oh, we're talking about stuff that we don't actually know about and makes no difference.
I think you guys are kind of planning for something. We don't even have the full information of why we're even, or not why, but like, I think we need a little more information, Blake. Continue.
Cup of tea, raining day, Mary fucking Poppins, London.
Well, it all sounds like you are in agreement. I guess we can, I can reach out. And as he's talking,
I had a question. Can I quick question? We're just what? We're West Coast, right? We're Cali.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
San
That's all.
Francisco.
That's all I
Oh, but
wanted to
that's
ask before we
serious
keep
movie
going.
you had going.
San
No,
Francisco.
where? San Francisco. San
And he starts
Francisco.
over
Or
as
we,
like,
are we LA?
Boba.
San Francisco.
San Francisco. Okay.
There we go.
That is all.
Yeah, the map we've been getting for the city is it is literally just the San Francisco Bay Area.
Yep.
I have not visited yet, so I'm not as familiar as you are with it. Sorry, Chad.
Is there anything cool on Treasure Island?
I mean,
Is that a real place?
Yes.
I see.
thank you for the Archer reference.
Was that Homer asking or was that Blake asking?
Who's
They
Palmer?
they
Oh, I
filmed
wonder real
they
place.
filmed fucking Nash Bridges there.
No, I wasn't sure whether Palmer actually knew that Treasure Island was a thing.
Interesting.
I don't know about Treasure Island. What the fuck? I don't care. Anyway.
I actually don't need any prep time. I just checked my shit. I'm good.
Let me double check my inventory sheet.
I guess I could use some more.
My
I
question
could always,
is,
always buy. I could always use more ammo. Let's be real.
You think 43 rounds is enough? I guess I could buy 308 rounds in London, right? Or are they hard to come by, you think? I don't know. I've never been to London. Do they have ammo there, or is it like strictly guns away?
Oh, shit, should we? Yeah. What can we bring and not bring on the plane? That might be a valid.
Blake laughs. He looks to you. He says, "Well, that's an excellent question. The reason I'm having you, reach Manhattan before, traveling, as opposed to just, perhaps leaving from here or figuring out some alternate means of travel, you will have opportunity to shop at some of the most prolific merchants in all the world between Manhattan and London.
Yes.
You, it's probably in your best interest to travel light and to assess once you get there whether or not you want to continue purchasing weapons
Yeah.
here or
But Blake, seriously, what is the weapon situations in London? I mean,
Yeah,
again,
last I knew,
I'm up to date on London and fucking cyber
London.
London apocalypse. Like, I don't know, like, is it as fucked up as Gun America? But it's America, so I guess New York will be the same because America. But London was pretty anti-gun beforehand. I don't know if
It'd be
they
exactly the same as it is now.
he laughs and he looks to you and he says, well,
No,
some of the
this
greatest...
is DM shit right now. I'm asking.
Oh yeah, no, London is got some dank ass weapons.
Okay. So they're cyberpunk straight up through and through, not like.
Do they have any
neo-fascist,
penetrators there?
I
It's
don't
like
know.
they got like their own merchants and shit.
Okay.
I think like out of character. I don't mean the metagame. I think Palmer's trying to pull things from the other handbooks that
Cool. No.
that are based in London and New York.
I'm just asking for like, are weapons illegal? Do we need to keep them hidden at all time? Is ammo, and because London right now is very anti-gun, and I didn't know if that carried over into the cyberpunk new age, like a neo-fascist, like almost like a security state where no one's allowed to have guns. It's a possibility,
Not a bad question.
Well, I mean, what's the pay for this? Because this is a whole lot of work and effort, and you can't dangle marvelous shops and weaponry in front of us without a little pocket change.
And he laughs. He looks to you all and says, "Well, I hope you understand that we won't be offering you payment in the same fashion that you're used to. Instead, I will be." And he pulls out a data chip from that's off the desk right behind him. And the girls both kind of look nervous as he picks it up and he extends it out. Says, "I will be giving you this. Now this is my..."
Sense motive. I'm rolling sense motive. I caught that. The look on the girl's face.
Wait,
Okay.
who you said the motive on, Blake or the girl?
The girls.
Okay.
I'm curious. Is that a look of fear or is that a look of worry?
Ooh, not bad.
I think so.
Sensing their motive, you look and they both look.
Why?
The looks on their face say that there was a conversation had between the three of them where, you know, they were not sure you guys were ready to have the responsibility of, you know, the value of the object Blake is offering. They both look like they were like, oh, this is a bad idea.
So it's a look of worry. Got it.
Yeah, something to that effect.
I want to see if I noticed that. I might have a reaction if I notice that. Nope, don't notice shit.
So he extends his arm and he says, this is the company-funded data chip here. You can spend it how you like and use it.
Holy
to-
shit! We just got Daddy's black card.
I go right up there and grab it away from them. From
Okay.
anyone. Does anyone try to stop me?
I will.
No, Jello doesn't. He just laughs.
I'm just laughing as well.
I will. I
Anyone
will.
else do you
I
wanna-
will
do you wanna do
dex
like a
check the
dex
shit out
check?
of that.
Oh wait, did we get
Just roll
timeout?
straight dex? What do you want to do? Just roll straight dex?
Sure. 20.
Alright.
Or, I'm sorry.
23.
19.
23,
oh,
motherfucker.
Wow,
nat 20.
dude. Fucking nat
It's
20. All right.
mine.
All
All
right.
Did
All
we
right.
get
Alright.
payment from that last mission?
Let's
Or did
go.
you pay us in advance?
GG's.
Hey, can't beat that.
You could if you nat 20. What's your dex? 4?
+3. We're both +3, I think.
Are you 18 or 17?
I'm 16.
16. Oh, I would win on a 17. Anyway, go ahead, guys. Sorry.
Palmer.
Yeah,
Did we get payment from that last mission, or did we get paid in advance? I can't remember.
Good question.
I'm pretty sure we added stuff.
I feel like we got paid for that.
Yeah,
I
because
kinda
I'm
remember.
sitting on a million
Yeah, I
won
thought.
long.
Yeah, that he paid up front because you guys went and bought shit. Remember before we even left.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
we did.
right,
We did.
yeah.
Yeah.
I honestly just couldn't remember it.
No, that's a good look.
I'm
'Cause I
pretty
totally
sure
fucking forgot.
Kotomo did the whole like money.
Yep.
Yeah.
money.
I think I may have rolled to get us slightly more money or get paid up front.
Exactly. And then you want it up front. Yeah.
So he does extend out the leg, and he looks and he says, "Well, keep in mind that it's no secret that we can, see what money is being spent and what one longs are being put where and with
Don't worry,
who."
boss. I got it. It's all
Me-
good. It's safe hands.
So just make sure that it's a tax write-off. Got it.
He nods to you all and he laughs at that comment and he says, "Well, just if it is something odd, just be prepared to, if one of us asks."
You want any souvenirs, boss? You want something from London? Something nice? What do you like?
Well,
Any good like liquor? What do you want?
he said, "Well,
Clunk.
I'm a fan of Jim Diamond's here. Jim Diamond's black," and he looks to both of the women who are shaking their head. Yeah. He says, "I think that if you manage to find a bottle there, now you guys can
All right, I'll
roll
look for it, boss. No problem.
roll a history check, all of you."
Oh.
All of us?
Yeah.
Oh.
Do I,
Everybody
do I
in the
get
room.
advantage?
Keep-
Do I get
keep
advantage if it's
playing.
alcohol?
Yeah, sure.
That would make sense. That would make sense.
Mm-hmm.
12 and 17.
Okay, so everybody who is above a 16 would immediately know that Jim Diamonds is based in London. They have like their main big distillery. It's essentially like one of the more heavily guarded than some mega corporations in the world.
A ending's
considered, like,
so short.
the
Keep
absolute,
going. Besides, they added a
best in
bunch of
alcohol
extra
supply
content.
in existence.
for us.
Like a
one for
shit
you,
ton
got
of it.
Would I have any Jim Diamonds in my bar?
Not Jim Diamond's black. I mean, Jim Diamond's is pretty much the only.
That's just like top tier, like, right?
Yeah, the
You wanna
black
make-
is reserved for like the wealthiest of the wealthy in the world, but you can only get it from there.
I remember
Right.
my days of $100 bottles of alcohol plus.
Jello's probably salivating.
Jello's got a half chub.
Jello's liver is
doing backflips.
Jello's liver is vibrating and emitting a soft cooing sound.
it's got like a turbo blow off the.
Oh wow.
All right. So anything nice? Yeah, sure. All right.
How do you
when
want me to
leave?
write off the prostitutes?
Because well,
See,
you know,
I mean
Joking.
that's probably gonna come out of the cut, so that's on your side. Whatever you want to
Is
buy
it-
prostitute to, that's on cut. That's
No,
not
well,
business
they're for
card.
It looks to you like
information
it's-
seeking
Okay.
purposes.
Yeah, you can take that out of the cut that you're gonna get. Sure.
as you guys are all kind of talking amongst yourselves, you know, the room is visibly excited about, you know, the trip.
I would need a little time.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
I would need a little time before we head out. A
Said I
day
could
at
give
the
you.
most.
I still have to, you know, get with the contact and
Yeah,
really
well,
set up
we-
defined
yeah.
times. So you would probably, you know, have a. And as he's talking, he immediately gets cut off by Maya in the corner, who says, "Okay, hold on. The data came back," and she prints off like what is a sheet that just looks like nonsensical code on, you know, a piece of paper, and she holds it up to Blake for him to see. Obviously, he's unable to like physically hold it, but he looks at it and he nods to her and says, "Oh, it's as we suspected."
Is Blake's back facing me at the moment?
No. So she would be up right here, holding it up, and he would be like kind of glancing down at it. So if anything, his field of vision would be in this range.
Okay, I wasn't sure whether like if he was looking behind me, I was gonna see if I can roll a technology check to see if I can decipher it.
Yeah, just the angle of the paper, you wouldn't really be able to see it. He looks to her and he nods, and she immediately like sits down. Alma in the other corner lifts her head up and says, "So, I guess London's gonna have to be delayed." And Blake nods and he kind of sighs, and you, for the first time, he kind of removes his glasses, the mono glass thing that goes across his eyes.
Well, shit.
Hold on a second.
Oh shit! Police banner's coming back soon.
It just seems so weird that we have to fly across the globe for this.
Come on, man. We don't get out of the
Thank you
city
for-
very
I mean,
often.
like, I'm not complaining. It's just
Thank you for mentioning that. I was gonna
okay.
bring it up,
So,
but-
like, Blake, can you have someone take care of our vehicles while we're gone?
That's fair.
Because, like, you know, they're very sensitive machinery.
All right, sorry. Yeah, Lauren and her family are leaving, so I had to say what. So,
Oh.
anyways,
Did she remember to put on pants today?
yeah, I had to put up that sign, dude, because she was asleep and like low key, she'll just fucking charge in here and be like, "So this is what we're doing today," and I'm like, "Damn, bruh." Because my camera
Bruh, your
face is
whole
like right where
girly
the door
parts is out right now, and my camera is on. What is you doing? It's all right.
But,
That's why I became a VTuber. You think I'm kidding? I'm not.
So,
Like, being completely real here, I've wondered about doing something basic like that myself, just to not have to shave.
Dude,
On a
it's
daily
the
basis.
fucking best.
oh yeah, I literally have to shower, do my hair, get dressed, all that. You know how nice it would be to just wake up and be like, "Fuck it, dude, you have no idea what I look like. I haven't showered in weeks."
I mean, I still really like showering and shaving, and I'm quite particular about my appearance, but it is nice to, like, Shelby doesn't have to wear pants, which is nice. So instead
Y'all
of
are
seeing
weird.
my TV and, you know, Shelby's naked lower half, you just get fucking anime Catboy. It's a win-win for everybody.
Hey, Palmer, I have a question.
Yeah, of course.
Quick question out of character. Would a chef's kit?
Huh?
Would a chef's kit technically would a chef's kit be needed to work in a bar?
A chef's kit? No. I wouldn't say
wasn't
so.
sure. I wasn't sure. Just figured I'd ask. But I guess if my character sees the look on Blake's face, would ask, hey, what's the deal?
Guys, he just explained it.
He said He said London has to take a break. What's the new What's the new plan?
Oh, I thought you were talking about what's the deal about us going to London. He explained it in the thing, saying
So
that
he,
London.
You see, he actually removes the visor for the first time, and his hands kind of come up to the bridge of his nose as he kind of like, squeezes it there and kind of frowns a little bit and says, "Well, this is what we were afraid of. We, we have traced back the person who is after our data, and we had our suspicions on who might be truly behind it. And it looks like those suspicions have unfortunately been confirmed, which means that there are more serious implications than we initially anticipated. These were not a ragtag group of criminal hackers. They were funded by a pretty large group, a group that, up until now, I have, kept our relationship with mostly amongst those of us who already know, simply because an old counterpart of ours, someone that used to be part of our group, eventually went on to do much different things than what the group is currently aligned with. Not to withhold information from you or this group, but more so just to avoid the confusion that a lengthy relationship with someone like him might, the kind of questions it might bring. But I guess now there is no opportunity to avoid.
Hey Palmer, based on what's being said in context clues, would this be the mysterious person that homeboy out in the desert alluded to at one point?
Yeah,
when I was talking with him.
You can roll me a what do you think that would be? Sense perception, maybe. Roll me a people.
A people?
Just a raw people.
A raw people.
Just raw
Yep.
people.
Raw people.
19.
You would basically, putting together the body language that the girls and Blake had previously when the subject matter was brought up after Ted. You can definitely see that it is similar in that capacity, and it would leave you to assume that they are in fact talking about the same person.
Okay, so at that point, Daggeron will speak up and say, well, it looks like you didn't want to have this conversation the last time I brought it up. How about we have it now?
He looks to you all, and he sighs, and he is obviously visibly stressed, but he doesn't seem to be distraught or anything. He looks and he says, we used to run with a teammate of ours, a great, brilliant teammate. And as the girls will tell you, he is experience and what have you within robotics was unmatched. And Thomas, he
Thomas is his name? Is this the first time we're hearing that?
yes, his name is Thomas. Yep.
Okay.
Thomas was a very, very talented and instrumental part of the legacy, developing the security, the infrastructure, the technology that we have. He says we obviously have these incredibly talented hackers and talented individuals, Alma and Maya, but his was of a different expertise, and he knew that he could achieve so much more with tapping into the psyche of humanity and tapping into really offer a way to take advantage of technology and humanity intertwined. And upon the legacy no longer being able to usher this idea forward, he set out to go and do it on his own. And
So
Go ahead.
If I'm understanding this correct, and I'm asking this out of character, Palmer, between his story and what Ted told us, what I'm understanding is that there was a bit of a falling out amongst the members, amongst Blake, Ted, Tom, and the girls, right?
Yeah, essentially there was, based on the information that you guys have been given so far, it's safe to say that at one day, you know, they kind of came to a crossroads where they decided that they all had individual interests that were, you know, not that were no longer, you know, congealed as a group. And
So Tom went off to do his own thing. Ted went off to do his own thing. Blake and the girls kind of kept in touch, but they went off to do their own thing as well. And
Exactly.
that's okay.
And as he is saying all this, he says, you know, he is, I mean, he's brilliant, and what he's accomplished, you know, we could have never done for him. And, you know, was his decision the correct one? You know, probably. I mean, you all look like you've benefited from the technology. And he, and as he says that, he looks to all of you with a neuro link, and he kind of taps on the side of his head.
Oh. Well,
I'm gonna look at Skippy. I'm gonna look at Knives and ask him, did you know anything about this?
Palmer, do I know anything about this?
No, you
I don't
wouldn't.
know.
It's the group would have been together lots and lots of years ago before
What?
before
No.
the Neuralink and all that stuff really, you know, came to be popularized.
Can I ask what would have caused this relationship that seems to have been fine to just all of a sudden change? Is it curiosity? Did you do something to piss them off?
It does sound like it was a little more than just a difference of opinions.
I mean, like,
We,
not back then. I mean, now.
Oh well. If you actually go ahead and everybody can roll me a history.
Pushing my luck.
For what? For what exactly?
Hey, Jello, how's that
God.
liver
Wow.
treating you?
A history check?
coming up.
Yeah,
What are we
based on the
doing?
name he's given you as well as the Neuralink information. Oh my god.
You're all stupid.
I don't think I question it.
Are you kidding me?
3 net ones.
Fuck all of yous. I'm the only one that knows shit.
I mean,
Wait a minute, I'm so confused. What?
I didn't even know that. That's actually crazy unlikely, dude.
Yeah, that's
it's
real
actually
real
nonsense. I
unlikely.
would know about him, but I don't know about what happened.
Yeah, so
Can I
you-
formally request that
One
the three
in
of us
20 cubed.
Can I formally request that the three of us that rolled natural ones get an opportunity to re-roll
No,
that? Because that is
come
crazy.
on.
Nope.
There was no Smokey. Have you seen the most recent crit roll?
I actually haven't.
Well, there was a lot of multiple of nat ones and nat 20s. That just happened.
In the same roll though?
Yeah.
Yep.
There's actually, I think there was a few double 20s.
That is nuts. What are the chances?
It happened. It's 1/5 times 1/5 times 1/5.
Yep, statistically inevitable. We've probably rolled at least 8,000 die before.
It's a possibility. It's random still. It's random if you get the same number 5 times. It's still random.
That's crazy. And of everybody, I had the highest.
So as you, Knives and Kotomo would be high enough to discern that
High enough.
the Thomas he's referring to, especially with the Neuralink implications, is none other than Thomas Holden, the creator and founder of Houston Dynamics.
Oh,
The,
I definitely know Houston Dynamics.
Bill Holden?
Okay.
Yeah, that's
He's like a
me.
rich guy, huh? He holds bills.
He's not only rich, he's powerful. That's
No, I mean, you can
Thomas-
joke about his name.
Thomas Holden D's nuts.
Oh. Hey. Yeah, that's it.
Yep, fucking got it. All right, great session, everybody. That's it.
Sweet, we
Made
got
my
him.
dick joke.
Wrap it up, boys.
So, boss, what do you want us to do about this? Leave it alone? Wait till they do some more? What?
He says, well, I am, unfortunately, you know, I was hoping that our days would never come to cross paths in such fashion.
We did work for him.
But I mean, this is gonna take a while to get close to him. He's not gonna be available to get at or stop him to do this. Like, this is gonna take a lot of planning.
Palmer, that name is ringing a bell in my. And Smokey said we did work for him, didn't we?
For
Like
Houston?
I want to say session 2 or 3 of this. We got like the group, and this is when we had.
I don't
Q
think it was the one
before we
with
had
the
Alex.
sun. I don't think that was Houston, was it?
I think that was Houston Dynamics.
Well, I wouldn't know that. You guys know that. I wasn't
Well,
there for that.
It was when
Wait,
we had
was it-
Q
what-
and it was when we had
Yeah.
Q and Jack Hammer still.
Yeah, I was Jack
we got
Hammer.
approached by a lady at the bar, and we had to go steal a data chip.
Yep.
This was. I'm. This is ringing a bell in my head for some reason. I don't know
I mean,
why.
that you're talking about Eamon and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was like when the session was supposed to be a one shot. But yeah, that was also Houston. That was also Houston.
Fucking hell! Okay, so did we just? So is it like with Daggeron pieced together that this was that the job we did for them is kind
Well,
of
you would have, you guys
going on
did
with
it
the
under the
legacy?
umbrella of Houston, but I mean, you weren't in contact with Houston himself or anything. You were
Right,
dealing
It's
with.
like, but it's like oh man, it's just one a really big employee. So yeah, of course you did. You probably did work for them before on other things.
I mean, look,
Wait,
I'm
wait,
a
what
Houston
I'm asking-
Dynamics synth. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
Well, what I'm thinking is like, would the work that we did for them at the time be what's conflicting with them with the legacy now?
No.
No. No, it would have been. You were dealing with an underling, somewhere down the chain of command that was kind of operating on his own behalf.
Okay.
But he looks to Knives after asking like what the next course of action is, and he says, "Well, Thomas is we all consider him a dear friend, but business is business, and it seems as if we've reached that crossroads finally that we all hoped we would never cross, but here we are. So, I will say that the London trip is still on. However, if I know Thomas like I think I do, I have a sneaky suspicion that he might have been after the same information that we're after.
So he's
same,
probably going to send people to kind of impede us.
same kind of project with 9.
Wait, he has 9?
No, you guys. Kotomo physically has 9.
Yes.
But
I'm saying.
Yeah, I have 9 in my
That's what I meant. Like 9's literally in multiple places. Does he also trying to bring 9 alive? Johnny 9 alive?
I don't know. It could be that he's trying to, knowing that it has been an ambition of mine for a long time, he could be prepping the defenses to stop it, figuring out the opposite side of that coin. But again, I won't know for sure until, and this is where you come in, until I send you to, his factory, which is his personalized office within his own very luxurious mansion that he does all of his own testing on. I feel that there you would have a better idea of exactly what the data is being used for. And if anything, if nothing else, we can potentially send him a message, and I feel that eventually, whether he wants to come to terms with it or not, we will have to have a civil discussion as two businessmen. But for the time being, I would like you to go there and see what you can uncover. I will send you the information. And as he sends you guys the addresses, Alma kind of steps up and she's like, Blake, come on. He's like, no. This is what we've come to. This is the road we are on. We have to see this through.
Blake, are you
So,
sending us to get our asses kicked again?
So
He looks to you guys and says, oh, no, I assure you that I have every ounce of faith in your ability.
I mean, maybe we just don't be stupid. Or we just do better.
sense motive. Does he truly believe that, or?
Yeah, I mean, Blake looks like he's being truthful with you guys, but he also looks like he's got the look of like he's a little pissed off, like a homie betrayed him type situation.
If
As you guys,
on that same roll, can I look at the girls and see what they're looking like right now?
they look, the look on their faces with that same roll would tell you that they're more nervous about the confrontation. You know, friends squabbling type of situation.
Okay.
As you guys do that, he updates all of you. You ping, get the information on the facility. Kotomo, you would be familiar just based on your history with Houston as a whole. That it is actually
Houston Dynamics.
Yep, it's the address of an actual facility. Their robotics research corporation building, which is a large
finally
building.
gonna see where Kotomo was born.
Papa, Dada, Mama.
Yeah, and on the floors above that, he has on top of the research facility is quite literally a mansion built on top of the company.
Oh, nice.
Where he lives. So he
That's
essentially
legit.
lives on a mansion on top of the large corporate work building.
Homie really likes his metaphorical imagery, doesn't he?
True. Does his helicopter have a hot tub?
You'll have to
I
find
mean,
out.
like, he literally built his fortune on the backs of like his work. Never mind.
Nah, I knew where you were going.
I know.
Bones of
I was
his
doing that.
competitor. He sits on top of throne of bone. No?
That's crazy.
Ba-da-ding.
And on the top of throwing a bone, sipping on the blood of his enemies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Cyberpunk, bro. Shit gets real.
Yeah, he looks to all of you and he says, "Well, I will. I will not put it softly. You're dealing with one of the most well-funded groups in the world, so I would
Load up on EMP
be
bullets.
cautious
Got
about
it.
how you proceed when you do arrive. I would be intelligent with your process, if at all possible."
Alright. How much time do we have to prepare?
He looks to you as you ask, and he says, "Well, do what you must. Rest if you need to, but the sooner we send this message, the better. I don't want to have to delay the London trip. It'd be best if we could take care of this now and have you all safely overseas by the time he chooses to potentially retaliate, I guess we could say."
Fair enough.
Is it so? If so at this point, if you guys want to do some shopping, you're able to. If you want to do a long rest, that's also fine. But we'll say a long rest is probably the length of the max length. You could do it. You could do a night, and then you would have so you would have a period of long rest and shopping. You would go deal with the Houston stuff, and then you would have probably 5 days of preparation time before the London trip, or at least the trip to Manhattan.
Alright.
So just as far as time frame goes, if you guys,
Before we disperse, I want to hang back for a sec and before I continue, this one's Alma, this one's Maya, right? Or do I have that backwards?
the one in the bottom right is Alma, and this one up here is Maya.
I want to talk to Alma,
Okay.
and I'll just simply approach this smile on my face, as caring as I can be. Hey, you seemed a little frazzled when we got that news about Tommy Boy. You alright?
She looks at you and she kind of scoffs and she's like, "Yeah, well, it's none of your business, all right? Go do what it is you need to do."
Hey, no need for the hostility. I just wanted to make sure that you were alright. You just didn't seem like it seemed like you didn't want you didn't want things to kind of reach this point.
Yeah, give me a persuasion.
Persuasion.
Mhm.
Okay.
Persuasion?
That would be a 26.
She looks at you and she,
Anyway, how y'all doing? Andor?
following up with that, she does kind of
We have the ferret on the
soften her
bed right
shoulders
now.
a little bit.
We're
and say,
doing
"Yeah,
some
well,
socializing with the ferret.
not that it's any
Be
of your
comfy.
business, but Thomas is, it's we all grew up together. We all started all this together. So to see the day come where, brothers of mine, I would consider, our butting heads is, it's not ideal. It's not ideal, but business comes before emotions. So do what you need to do, and I'll do what I need to do.
You don't mind me asking, is if we do happen to come across Thomas, which I feel might be inevitable, was there a message you'd like me to pass along? I imagine it's been a while since you last saw him.
Scooty booty ferret.
She looks you up and down, and she says, "Well, if you manage to run into whatever form Thomas takes now, then yeah, tell him we said hi, okay?" And she says it with kind of like
Ferrets
a smug
are
look on her
funny.
face, and
A little malice in there.
yeah.
Fair enough. I'll do that,
Yeah.
and I'll just I'll be on my way.
All right. She turns away from you in her swivel chair, goes back to her computer. The rest of you,
As I'm walking out, I just want to take a quick look behind me and just make sure like her body language and everything. Is she really okay?
Wiggle
yeah,
noodle.
she's back to tapping on her computer, pretty much the same state that you guys found her in.
Okay. I'll walk on out.
Any of the rest of you have anything in particular?
Don't have her. I thought.
Nothing particular. I'm kind of amped to go out of town.
Yeah, this could be pretty cool. I get to go back to the factory. Do you think they'll give me a VIP tour?
I'm not sure how they'll take the hearing that you have a cult.
Probably pretty happy. I mean, cults just
You've done quite well for
loyal
yourself.
followers to the extreme.
Well, yeah, you guys can take this opportunity to full rest, recover from whatever stuff you might have utilized in the hacking situation. If you want to do shopping, go ahead and do it as well.
I'll take the first night that we have before a long rest to do some bartending, if possible.
Okay.
Shout outs to Mom Fina. I'm good. I was told there's going to be good weapons and crazy shit. So I'm saving my Wan Longs.
I do want to see if I can get somebody if I'm gonna be out of
Having
town,
Wan
I'd
Longs
rather,
is good.
Have a little extra security around my girls, if need be. Especially if I'm going to New York.
All right, so you will be using the night to do work.
Maybe,
Smokey, you can
maybe
roll
not.
3d4, please.
3d4. 7.
So that would be 35,000 won lons.
Makes sense. Dude, I haven't seen someone play the dobro
I
in
made $50
ages.
in tips tonight.
Like, it's been a hot minute since I've even heard that instrument named.
Yeah, I guess if the rest of you want a full rest and stuff like that, we can. I'm gonna go let my dogs out real quick and grab a drink, and then in 5 minutes reconvene.
5 minute break.
Yeah, full rest.
We'll move
Alright.
forward. All right.
5 minute
Talk to you
break.
in a bit.
Cool.
I tapped my ass out trying to keep everyone alive last time, I think.
Yeah, I went.
Yeah,
I remember I went
it-
hard. I had to use some of my healing, and I think I used a ping echo or two.
I had one quick heal left. That was it.
I don't think I got hit once.
That's handy. I think that's my next thing. My dad's
I'm sorry
computer
that I
is a
wasn't
little
there to
wacky
kind of
or something.
help.
I have to
Try
get it
buy a new,
working again for
buy a
him
new
and
grenade to replace the
start
one that blew
teaching
up
him
in my
how to
pocket,
use
'cause
it.
I'm not very good at like learning my lessons or
A
anything.
new grenade. That's
Oh, we
awesome.
still have those time bombs, right?
I have a firebomb.
Firebomb.
but it's
Oh
not
yeah,
a
I traded
grenade.
you a firebomb for a time bomb, I think.
I think I had the firebomb. Oh, I still have a frag grenade. I guess I did buy a new one.
True.
Or I had two and only one of them exploded.
I also had
You
two, and I
have
think
the
only one
quote-unquote
exploded
bomb?
magically.
You still have the quote unquote bomb that you got from.
I'm ready for the day, Alfina, that I just give up and
believe
just do ASMR typing streams. What do you think?
Might have been what exploded, or maybe I used it. I don't see it in my inventory. That's why I'm kind of confused.
I fell down and climbed back up.
I believe
His
it got
butt's
used
so
or it exploded
fat.
somehow. Maybe I handed it to someone to use or something.
I
This
wasn't
is why
sure,
we don't
'cause
have
I
kids.
had to miss
Okay, I don't remember either.
so
Babe, where's the baby?
I don't know who.
I don't
used
know.
what.
I put it down. I walked away for like 3 seconds, and now it's gone. Maybe. I was thinking about it. I don't know if this... I don't know if I can... If this captures or not. Let's try something.
Alright, I will be right back.
Alright, well, why don't you... I'll plug in the other one, which has Securios. The Securios are really nice. I'm not gonna lie. I just need to get because like the actuation on them is really nice. It's just I haven't really gotten the weight of them yet. The keyboard itself is also heavy as fuck. Like if I can't reach my gun or my knives, someone breaks into the apartment, the first thing I'm grabbing is this thing. It's fucking heavy as shit. I might have to turn the gain.
So I imagine most of you guys don't probably work tomorrow.
I do.
Yeah, I do as well.
What's work?
That's that question for him.
I mean, I could do something tomorrow, but I don't know if I feel like it.
I may as well not work. LA County kind of sort of emptied out for the holiday. Stories from friends who were down in like who went down to fuck me.
The shore, where I guess would be the place, like anywhere shore
Down to down to like Ventura. How did I just do that? I just managed to close Discord and not lose you guys audio.
restrictions
Because
released
Discord
in California
stays,
already? I thought you guys were still getting
patched.
hammered.
June 15th.
I completely forgot that I just lost my mind for a couple minutes and turned the stream into like a keyboard ASMR typing stream.
You tend to do that.
What do you think, Trad? I stopped streaming forever. No more speedruns. No more fucking casual playthroughs. It's just me sitting here. Oh, I'd take you on a Hooters date afterwards. They have really good burgers. Also, it'd be rude to use their parking lot and not patronize their business. What do you want about Larry? Oh, god damn it, Trad. Because you left, everything got fucked up.
What?
There we go. Much better.
Hey, sorry, no, I somehow managed to close Discord, but not actually.
Oh yeah,
leave the
Hooters
voice
has
chat.
fried
I don't know how
pickles,
that happened.
Bubba.
Anyway, California restrictions lift on the 15th, but for like everybody kind of left town. I don't know where everyone went, but stories of people leaving LA was like it was literally like a mass exodus, like people with like RVs and boats and like the roads were
you
the
live in
highways were
LA?
cramped Friday night until hours after they should have cleared up. I was thinking this would be the last weekend where like everybody, last holiday where like everyone hangs out at home and chills out, and whatever the next holiday, like Halloween or something, would be, 4th of July or something.
People
Now
are
the
over
country
it.
will be open.
People
Now
are
everybody
over
will go crazy. Nope.
People are over it. The vaccines are readily available. The people that are gonna get it got them essentially.
Kind of at
or-
that point where if you're gonna get it, you got it. If you're not gonna get it, you never were. So you don't care. So yeah, I can see how everybody's anxious to leave town. It just means that work is slow.
True.
Sort of, because some people enter town, and that's business, but not nearly as many people as left town, especially considering I'm not in LA proper, so who the fuck comes out here?
You're not in like LA.
Oh, dude, it's like a Cali thing, bro. You wouldn't understand.
Bro, like I had the best tacos last night. So good.
Like
Armando?
yesterday afternoon and all day, like the beaches out in Ventura were like completely empty, and that's unusual for the weather being as nice as it's been.
Oh yeah, I know.
Like it was already up past 90 today.
It was when I woke up at like noonish. It was like fucking not even 50 degrees and just drizzling.
I'm so sorry. That sounds miserable.
It's whatever. I really don't mind these days, to be honest. It's just the fucking weather.
It's been pretty cool.
Out of
You
curiosity,
don't know what temperature it was here today?
I'm gonna guess
69.
you were rocking like the mid 60s.
69.
Nice.
Hey, nice. Yeah, we were at
Sorry,
67 today. It was really quite chilly.
No, I
I don't
actually
think we
really
keep below
love
80 all day.
my ideal temperature for a high is like 65 to 75. That range, perfect.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm pretty happy when it's in the 80s. I'm gonna be honest. I definitely knew what I was signing up for when I came here, and I don't regret it.
why am I the only weirdo in this chat that likes winter weather?
I like it, but I
I
get
like
tired
winter
of it
weather
after a while.
clothing.
Me too.
Yeah.
I like the weather, like hoodie weather. I
Yeah,
miss that.
yeah.
I have an awful lot of coats from Chicago that I'll never ever wear again.
Oh, absolutely
Well,
not.
I mean, hoodie weather. What? It's like a month in California.
Oh, it definitely happens. It's kind of just ending. Like we definitely had maybe like 3 months of what was more or less hoodie weather. I kind of just carried it around in my car all the time and usually put it on around sunset. But
I'm
that's as cold as it gets. Like I have like wool trench coats and like puffy Wisconsin jackets and shit like that are just literally useless. Cool looking. They're like
We're in on that, right? Alex
like
said he
ancient
did.
artifacts of another place and time.
What?
Oh, we're all here then, guys. Our Smokey's here, right?
Yes, I'm here, Larry.
Palmer's here. Ben's here. We're all here.
The gang's all here.
Okay, well,
Palmer, since you had DM, I had a question for you.
okay.
A little private.
Okay, Okay.
Okay. Have the people
Okay,
that
alright.
made the carbon books actually come out with like a one-lung to USD conversion rate?
No, although you could probably do the math just based on like what the stuff costs.
Because like I made 35,000 one-lungs. I'm curious how much that would that equate to at
I would assume close to like $350.
Ooh. $350 for a night of bartending. That's actually really good.
Shoot, I know a girl who makes like a grand a night bartending down here.
I think $80 on a good day. I'm usually pretty happy with that.
Yeah, she works at like one of those ones where you dress down though, you know.
Oh, it's like Coyote Ugly.
Yeah, it's called Knockouts or something like that. But yeah, she was like, yo, if you quit Chuck E. Cheese and you start going full-time streaming and trading and you just need to get a little bit of extra money for something, you can come work a shift over here. And I was like, what the fuck am I supposed to do there? She was like, I don't know, just bar back or something, I guess. Give you $300. I was like,
Bartending
nah.
Getting a bartender's license is actually fairly easy. I can see you doing it.
All you need in this state's like ramp certification.
Yeah, no, I used to
Yeah,
bartend for a lot of
yeah,
years.
Palmer.
You just need TABC here, which is like the Texas Alcohol and Beverage. But anyways, so yeah, as you guys reconvene after the night, as you actually pull back up to the office here, Blake is actually no longer there. He has, when you guys file back in after, you know, the night of bartending or rest or shopping or whatever you'll choose to do, it's just Alma and Maya left in the room. And as you guys regroup, you know, Alma kind of steps up and Maya should be back in her corner. Alma kind of steps up here and looks to you all and says, well, you know, Blake had some pressing matters to attend to, not a big deal, but you know, if you guys are prepared, we have just confirmed that Houston is having a pretty large investors meeting, not in the city, and this is probably going to be the best opportunity to infiltrate, so to speak, Thomas's residency. Now, I will keep in mind, or I will remind you rather, that he does have a team of pretty talented mercenaries, we'll call them, that we do expect to, you know, probably be, you know, there in his stead. So you're not going to waltz in and leave easily, I guess is what I should say. You should still be. What's up? Go ahead. Oh, I thought somebody said something.
Larry, you said something? I think Larry.
I felt like he did, but okay, move on, I guess.
All right, well, Larry
Larry
doesn't give a
forgot.
shit.
I thought Larry said something too. Oh well.
Hey, Larry?
Larry! Nope, guess not.
He's cutting in and out. Like
Looks
I
like he's
see
trying
his,
to talk, but he can't.
Are you choking? Are you having a stroke?
Blink twice.
Oh, okay.
That's what does blink once mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
he
Your
doesn't
eyes
have
are
his camera
dry.
on, so he can't blink at all.
Still cannot hear you, Larry. It still looks
So
like you're
we
coming
see
out of
your
mouth.
thing picking you up as if you would be talking, but we don't hear you.
Maybe it switched your input or something stupid.
My camera is off. That's why I can't blink. Damn. I should have known.
I haven't blinked in days.
Wow, Alec, you ain't got a company like that.
Flans don't blink.
I just took your words literally.
Have a good night,
Nope,
Dad. Get
no
yourself
dice,
some
Larry.
rest.
Check your inputs.
Thanks for
Got your
hanging
input
out with
shifted.
us.
Something came unplugged.
Oh.
Larry, aren't you usually on push to talk?
Well, yeah, but it is highlighting like he's, like he's pushing.
Speaking, yeah.
We're just not getting any sound whatsoever.
Hello.
I'm giving it a
Oh,
tiny
I hear
bit.
you.
There he is.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Quiet.
I'm quiet.
Yeah, let me turn you up.
He sounds fine to me.
Fine to me now.
Anyway, the
Okay, there you go,
broadcast
yeah.
started fucking up. Whatever that was, I had to take it off the NVIDIA broadcast. Everything was fine. Just the NVIDIA broadcast decided to take a shit.
Do you actually use that for noise canceling and
Yeah,
stuff?
because my
It works really fucking well.
Yeah, see, I've wanted to do that really badly.
do you hear that right now?
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
hear
See,
that.
I have similar, like when I'm streaming stocks and stuff, and I'm tired, and like I don't know if you can hear this, but
Yeah,
my,
we can hear it. Yeah. Hey.
yeah, anytime that I move my mic, it goes like.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, my chair moves. I type fast, so I have the NVIDIA broadcast in order to get rid
And
of
it works really well,
Anyway,
yeah.
I was saying, do they have a way to block communications so they can't call for backup?
Oh, good question. Almo looks to you. He says, "Well, we will definitely be providing, what kind of, what kind of isolation protocols we can provide you along the
I want
way."
a guarantee on that. That's not very reassuring. I mean,
She looks to you and she
it'll
says,
probably
"Well,
be there, but if they keep on coming, it's probably not going to end well for us.
well, that's something that I would love to guarantee you. I would, but I can't. We are going to do our
So
best."
Push to put together way too quick, guys. I don't know about this. This is one time where I'm kind of like it's a megacorp, guys. This is not like a small target.
Well, we're supposed to just be attending a shareholders meeting? Like they're not asking us to perform an assassination.
We don't belong there.
And
I can make
So?
myself look like I belong there.
I'm sure I can bribe someone to forge credentials. It's not that hard. London's often known as a culture of counterfeiting.
Well, we still got the thing to deal in Houston first. Here, local.
What?
We're not heading to London today.
We're not talking about London right now. We're talking about going to go after Thomas.
Going to London.
What? What are we doing right now? I thought for sure we're going after Thomas.
Simpsons are going to Denmark.
We're going at a residence right
Yeah,
now.
so you are going to San Francisco, Houston's corporation. One of the research facilities in San Francisco is where Thomas has his mansion built literally on top of.
Yeah.
You're going to deal with that before you go to Manhattan to be shipped to London.
Yeah, Ben, pay attention.
I am paying attention. I just don't care about
No.
going back home.
And yes, and also to clarify that the Houston's research facility is unoccupied because the corporation as a whole is at a shareholders meeting. So you guys would be going to uncover information at his house while he is not in town. So you guys are sneaking in essentially to uncover what you can.
This honestly doesn't sound like a mission like we need everybody here for.
You can.
What do you mean?
You don't have to go if you don't.
No, what, I mean, sure.
What I'm saying is that this seems like a stealth mission, like no death necessary.
Oh, yeah. We do stealth real good, guy.
Ah,
Me
good
and
thing I
Kotomo-
have
me and
wings,
Kotomo-
huh?
Me and Kotomo do.
We have almost
no,
no
that
death.
wasn't a stealth mission. That was a con artist. That's fine.
almost
That's
no
different.
death last time. Very nearly. Only what? 3 guys died?
Yeah.
One shot themselves, so that doesn't count.
I wasn't counting him.
They
I
shot.
was
themselves.
counting the people that we actually shot to death.
But
That's fairly
what I'm getting at-
bloodless.
But what I'm getting at is that maybe me, Jello, and Kotomo go and handle this, and you guys hold on the fort.
Wait, who's holding down the fort?
We are not splitting the party.
I don't want to split the party.
That's
Say
what I'm
that
saying.
We'll
Eric
never
doesn't
get
want
done
to
if we
split
split the
No.
party. We all
I
know
say-
this.
I vote hell no. If anyone else,
I would like to believe that D&D jokes have made it to the cyberpunk future in San Francisco such that I could say we're not splitting the party in character and everyone would know what I mean.
I like it.
Probably.
It is up to
Probably.
Palmer to tell me if that's too meta or not.
If
For
what?
the...
Oh yeah, no, D&D is definitely a thing. Like people are aware.
Okay, for sure then. In character, I don't want to split
There's
the
probably
party.
eight. There's probably eight. Remember that thing we met at? There's probably a D. Like that's D&D now. That's how they play.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
VR
now.
D&D. Oh, dude, that would be sick as fuck.
VR D&D is a thing.
What, like Scarlet
Now.
Nexus?
Well,
It's
let's all work on
augmented reality, but I guess
let's all
VR.
work on maintaining those lifespans. Maybe we can see that in like 40 or 60 years or something.
But like, I guess I wasn't really thinking about splitting the party initially, but then yeah, I'm I had a thought. Sorry.
We let you stand by yourself that one time because you really didn't look like you wanted to go in. That's why we let you stick with the guy. Make sure you didn't do anything foolish. It made sense. So we're not gonna keep on doing that, guy.
Is that the explanation as to why?
Yeah. No. Yeah. I'm working it into the narrative, bud.
Okay, fair enough. I wasn't here. I can't argue it.
It makes sense even that you're bringing it up again. Like I really liked that one time you guys left me there. I did my own thing.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Well, okay. What I'm trying to get at is that I think a more delicate approach might be necessary for something like this. If we're going to be sneaking into somebody's house without trying to kill people, you know?
Well, I mean, I assume they have a nice security system, but I'm sure as per usual we can ask Nines for help. I'm not too concerned. Just be as stealthy as possible. Hans, what do you think about showing up as a cleaning crew?
Kotomo, ask Nines if she thinks she could stop the outside communications if she can get on site.
All right, Palmer, time to link up with Nines again.
What was the question being asked?
I'm trying to see if Nines would be able to help us.
Stop outside communications so we can go in and be loud-ish, but not trip and have hornet's nest stirred up kind of thing.
Okay.
I'm trying to give us wiggle room, you know, because inevitably shit hits the fan with any D&D group. It's always.
So you're asking for Nine to provide a better sense of security than the girls, but the same thing you would just discuss with them, right?
In conjunction, or if she feels like she can do it, whatever. Just
Okay.
They're there to ask.
Okay. All right. So yeah, we'll say then that Ben is. We'll say that Ben is. Kotomo is now going to, as you guys are familiar. How do you want to do this here? Do you want to wait till you're going to where you're wanting to go, or what? How do you
know what? Discretion is the better part of valor. Let's do it beforehand.
We're developing a plan now, and knowing ahead of time if Nine feels secure in being able to either block or stop.
Do you want the fucking sentient android in your head?
Okay, now remind me. Do the legacy people know of your ability to go back and forth like that, or I can't? For some reason, I remember you were.
I actually wanted to ask Kotomo about that.
I believe that when it all took place, that Ben chose to not disclose those details.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say, Ben, how do you feel about Blake not, carrying your body to pieces just to get to Nines?
It's whatever. Body parts are replaceable.
I don't think it's actually 9, right? It's not actually 9. It's just it's a fragment of 9 or something, right? It's not the full 9, or is it 9 and what is it? What is in bed?
Is it 9 3/4?
I'm not sharing because it's my special treat.
No, I'm asking Palmer. I think we discerned that it's a copy, right? It's not the full 9.
It is as far as you guys are aware, it's just a more so of a vehicle that a data connection that Kotomo has with 9, whether it be locally stored or all of or some of or any of that, you guys haven't really.
So 9 isn't there. Okay, so that makes sense. All right, cool. Then what I'm asking isn't a big problem anyway. Why would it matter?
Because if he's gonna like communicate with Nines in front of the girls,
Yeah. My
that might
question
open
is
up an
like,
issue.
if he was, for character reasons, keeping it under wraps or whatever, I just wanted to make sure that he
Well,
wasn't.
Yeah, that might open up an issue.
Well, I don't think it's an issue. I brought it up. I'm sorry. I said it. It's done.
That's fair.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm sorry, but I don't think Knives probably wouldn't even think it's an issue anyway. He'd probably just bring it up. Just
Geez, our reputation with the legacy is about to go down.
why? What's the problem? It's helped us. Like it's been. If anyone gives us a problem, Knives will probably stand up for this. Say this has been very useful. Why would we take it away? Like there's nothing bad about this in Knives' view that he has a direct line. That Kotomo has a direct line of communication. If that's what it is, that's fine. And if it was just a copy, that'd be even better because it's just a copy. It's not 9.
That's not necessarily better. There's 2 of them.
That's actually worse.
And they could recombine later.
No,
and
but like a dumbed down version kind of thing. Like it's
not
Siri light.
not quite as scary. You're right, but it is definitely like comparing like I don't
'Cause
want
I
to be
know-
standing
because-
under an atomic bomb versus under a hydrogen bomb.
Sure.
Yeah, it's either one's
I think
pretty
you're-
bad.
Look, it's gonna be fine. Don't worry
You're being
about it.
hyperbolic. Either way, AI is going to kill us all eventually.
I was mostly talking about within confines of the game, but sure, yeah, that too.
You're getting.
I really wasn't trying to be too doom and gloom real life.
You
about
just
that
said
one.
hydrogen bomb over an atom bomb with AI.
fucking turn it
I
up.
thought we were going there.
Oh,
Sorry, Trav.
Fair. No, that was a fair assumption, especially with me. That's fair.
It's okay. The sky's gonna fall tomorrow anyway. I mean, that's gonna happen
True.
first.
Okay, so Knives still says this out loud, absent-minded, not think it's a big deal anyway. Maybe he did this subconsciously, you don't know. Unless you want to sense mode. I don't even know why Knives did it at this point.
Remember, I don't have to reveal.
You
I
do
don't have
want
to
to,
reveal shit about it.
Yeah,
You do want to move forward with contacting 9 though.
Yeah.
So we'll say that you kind of sit in a corner and start the process, which you personally are becoming more and more familiar with, at
Mhm.
least like the
The
actual the feeling and of the process of kind of that out of body experience as your eyes kind of flicker and they almost look cloudy to those that are observing you, and with like a popping whirring noise, you appear in the digital existence with 9 in front of you. Is there anything you want to open up with asking?
I'm gonna hit her with one of my classic lines. Yo, how's it hanging? Oh, never mind. You don't have those parts. Anyway, hey, can you do me a favor, Nines? We're all right. Long story short, we gotta break into some guy's house, but he's like mega rich and mega fucking smart. What are your like defensive capabilities when it comes to preventing and severing communications, even for like just shortened periods of time?
Can provide some means of defense. However, it will depend on the facility and the condition of securities. If necessary, you and I together can infiltrate their securities digitally and attempt to disarm them from within.
Well, it's the head of Houston Dynamics house.
I see.
Yeah,
It is.
I'm not thrilled about it, but
It is unfortunate that two members of the same team have now met at ends with one another, squabbling over the same ultimate goal.
yeah, they won't even tell me what it's
Different
about.
mechanisms of approaching it.
I don't get it. Like I asked like what changed and everyone just like, so I don't know. I mean, I guess at some point I feel we're gonna have to break this up ourselves, but do you think we have the capability to do this? I know it's not going to
I
be
would
easy.
say the two of us could silence their security measures for the duration of our being within the facility, but
Eh.
it would be extremely difficult to do anything beyond that.
Is this something where I'm going to have to be actively in here, or like once we do it, we're good for a bit? Because like, am I going to have to like leave my body just floating around somewhere, or?
I believe we can approach it based on the setting. I am unsure of what the facility's defenses might look like now. However, we could have you sat somewhere or guarded somewhere while we work on things on our end, or we could bounce back and forth between your existence and mine, depending on what is necessary.
Alright, so... Alright. Alright, we'll be in contact in a few days. We'll probably head out there. If you're confident enough, I trust you on this one. There's going to be a lot of work on my end.
It is going to be a lot of work on both ends.
Alright. Well... Anything else to add? And maybe a positive note for once? I'll take that as a no.
So with that, the existence around you starts to whirl, and you are with like in your head a faint popping like noise as you kind of thrust back into your body, becoming so familiar with the process, though it doesn't make you flinch or uneasy. You take it in stride as you complete your conversation with Nine. The rest of the group kind of still rallied around you, awaiting your the results of your discussion.
Nine says it's a possibility. It's gonna take a lot of fucking work though, and y'all are gonna have to provide me a lot of cover because I'm gonna have to be in and out on the like cyber digital world thing a lot. So one of you is pretty much gonna have to be tasked with keeping me safe.
Better news than it could have been.
Yeah, I mean it's not great though, but I'll fucking do it.
Would it help? Give me a sec. I have an idea. Would it help if I were to give you a disguise of some sort?
No,
That
not at
might,
all.
Huh?
Not at all.
Oh, okay, never mind.
At least she said she could help, maybe. So it's something. It's all good. We'll find out when we get there. Just it's good to like get that understand. The disguise. We're not going to be able to sneak in one at a time. Like it'll be. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to do an infiltration and get out. But that's so many things that go wrong with that. Might as well infiltrate all together, and we all can't dress up. I guess we can do the firefight. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Why did I bring that up?
Don't with the fire suits, man. That's not gonna work this time.
How are we gonna drag him all the way around there?
Palmer?
I mean, it's a funny idea. I just don't think. Yeah, I don't think it'll work.
What?
Hey, Palmer. I have a forgery kit. How?
Okay.
What would I need to roll in order to attempt to make like official looking credentials for all of us that say, "Hey, we work for Houston Dynamics"?
I would say that you would probably have to find someone that's proficient in that line of work, probably in the black market space.
Well, I have the forgery. I personally have the forgery. So.
Okay. Yeah, but your background is an entertainer, I believe.
Yeah, I'm an entertainer.
So you're
The only way
gonna
the firefighter
what?
thing would
Rising songs? No, it covers. You're gonna cover
the only
songs.
way the firefighter thing would work is if we were able to.
I'm a bartender.
So
Yeah, I would say that-
entertainment, right? We can be very official members of the Lollipop Guild.
You
Mm.
know,
Yeah, I would say that
I'm
the,
really out here trying. I'm really out here trying to help you fuckers.
I had kind of suggested, but a lot of has to go right. Like we again with Nine or someone else trip a fire alarm that only goes local and doesn't go out, and then we come as firefighters to put out a fire.
yeah, I would
But
say
really,
that
when the fire
without having a
starts,
criminal background, you wouldn't have the ability
It's a lot,
to.
lots to be able to do. I don't know if that's
I would need to
possible.
find somebody that. Well, okay. Here's a better question in that line of thought. With through my time as a bartender, would I have come across anybody like that would have those skills?
Not that immediately comes to mind. You would probably have to. You'd probably have to find someone. Hold on. Yeah, it looks like the black market would be your best bet. It doesn't look like any of you guys have criminal backgrounds.
Do a lot of infiltration missions.
Nope.
I'm just this is like every time it's an
it's
infiltration.
I
cyberpunk.
would think everybody Jello would be the one to have a criminal background.
No,
Now,
Oh,
Jello
wow.
has a.
What about Val Robin? Can we get in touch with him?
How would
I
Valrod
want
be able
to-
to help us infiltrate? He likes he's good at slashing things.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. You guys, I keep doing infiltration stuff because you guys fucking suck at it.
Not my
Can't we
fault.
do a find the baby?
You know, I'd be a little more upset if it weren't the truth.
I did like did have a change of pace in the what's it called going to the outskirts, but it turned out to be an infiltration again, essentially. But we came at a different angle, which was good.
Yeah, exactly.
Still was infiltration, but it seemed like it could have been something different.
Yeah, I don't think I want to pose as a Jehovah's Witness anymore.
I don't think they do either. I could get the cult.
they don't, but that's because posing is sinful.
Hey,
Are we just gonna use straight stealth, or are we gonna come up with a plan to get in? That's
I
essentially what
look. We could call in my murder death cult.
That's not gonna help.
It'll take them about 3 days to get here.
That's
What do we
fine.
do?
They're not
What
near. They're not local. They're definitely far away. It took us 2 days. What, 2 days to get out there?
And what's your point? We'd have a murder death cult.
This is time sensitive. Isn't it like now? We need to go now. It's like we're
Yeah, I mean they are. The opportunity to do so is definitely
Windows
is
closing.
definitely a thin window. Unless you want to deal with the. If you take long enough, then you'll have to deal with the building at max capacity. Because right now they're all out of town for a shareholders meeting.
Max capacity of what?
Evil.
All the employees would be at the federal building.
Hmm.
Thanks.
evil.
I know where the black market is, right, Palmer? I think we all do in one capacity or
You
another.
guys have black market experience or familiarity with it at least, yeah?
How long would it take for somebody to forge us credentials in the black market?
I know a couple people I could send you to. Having
Do we have any schematics of the building? Is it independently powered or is it on the grid?
Helmo would probably be the person to ask that.
I'm asking out loud right now. Yeah, you guys the schematics in the building. Does it have its own power source or is it on the grid? I know it probably has backups, but it probably has backups.
I would assume it would be on the grid. It's a federal building.
You always try to EMP or hit the local electrical transfer station.
What I'm trying to do is like get us in the building without causing too much of a stir, you know? Get us in and around
I
the
know.
building.
We're shopping ideas, Smokey. It's all good. Your idea was to forge papers. Forge papers for what? You can't just say I want to forge papers. You have to have a
Well,
good.
I said forge us credentials that'll get us that'll make us look official. Get us in the building
Official
around the
forge.
building without causing too much
What's our
suspicion.
story getting in there? Like you have to say,
We're new employees.
why would new employees go there when no one's around?
Training.
Training.
Training for who? No one's around.
Training these
That
nuts.
actually makes it more suspicious if we'd be there while no one's there for training. You're not. I'm not shooting down. You're completely there, but that specific.
Better story.
We can do better than that story.
We need a story.
Okay. I have the idea. Well, I'm not hearing anybody else coming up with any other.
I've said a few of them actually. Like I said, blackout. We go with the fire truck. Your credentials is good. You just need to flesh it out more. Make it believable. Otherwise, we're just bullshitting in there, and the deception rolls are high, and we're a bunch of thuggy-looking fuckers.
We are not traditionally good at the deception rolls. I don't think here.
I get it. I get fucking expertise on my deception rolls. What the fuck are you talking about?
All right, true, but it's gonna be a high DC. I'm saying, unless it's believable.
Larry, that's the roll of the dice you're talking about. We're talking in character about how to get the my head.
I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm saying we need to flesh it out more if it's the way we go.
Then help me flesh it out, Larry.
I can't think of anything. I don't got anything.
Then do not complain if I come up with an idea and you can't think of something better.
I was just workshopping the cutting the power. I think that's actually a good idea. Is that not a good idea?
I think it was a decent one.
One of the better ones we have. Only thing I would wonder about is like, well, no, they'd probably have their own on-site power generation.
But it's low power, not only
Hold on, I'm not done talking. Don't interrupt me, please, for a moment. So, that works, right? And if we can make it in such a way that it is kind of flashy and draws attention away, that could be our in. That could be just a distraction that gets us in, gives us a moment, and then we get 9s in to the system, and we can do our thing. So it might involve an explosion or something, but it's something we could do.
It's a possibility.
I'm gonna ask the girls. Do you think that's doable? Do you have any schematics on this? Palmer?
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said I thought you were talking about Ben.
Girls.
So you're talking to Alma and Maya?
Schematics to the building about power.
Yeah. So they would. You would all know that, or at least Kotomo would, that the building is the research facility and his house. On top of that, they're on the city's based electrical grid. They're not independently powered.
Like, we cut off the electricity to that building. We cut off electricity to most of the city. So
Just that part of it.
Wait. We're there to get data, though, too. That actually might backfire. Now that I think about it. Fuck. We can't get restart the data with the power's out.
That's a really good point, Larry.
I just realized that. Like, oh, yeah, we get in, but then we're
I had like a feeling in the back of my head like there was some reason it would be bad if the power was out, but I didn't put that together at all.
The same thing with you guys.
Really?
We need to cut the power.
Why the hell wouldn't they have backup power there? They have to have something to keep the systems going at least a little bit. I mean, he's into tech, right? And I mean, that'd be pretty fucking stupid of him to maybe lose progress and not be able to do his own shit when he has the money for it.
What if we brought our own power source?
True.
Who's got a generator sitting in their pocket?
We knock out generator. I mean, like, and this is, maybe this is metagaming a little, but in real life, you can run an Apple laptop now off of one of those, like backup battery chargers that you use for your phone. I would be amazed if something similar or better didn't exist in 200 years.
Yeah, but we're talking servers. It's not an Apple laptop, God.
No, again, we're talking about 200 years from now. But I could be wrong. I don't know. It might be metagaming a bit there. That's kind of like does the technology exist thing for Palmer to flip a coin about in his head.
I'm going to ask the girls, do they have backup power on there so we can use that as a distraction?
Yeah, it would be pretty likely that they have their own backup generators. This is a major corporation we're talking about.
might also have the added side effect of cutting off transmission. Probably not, but you can always hope.
Well,
Well, it's not like we don't want to get out of there anyway. I mean,
Right, but I also worry about, like I said, we cut power to this place. We cut power to a portion of the city. That might lead the authorities to us.
Oh, they go where the power's out. And we won't be there by the time they get there. We'll do it like delayed charge. I doubt we're gonna be there when we set it off. That'd be dumb, right? I was assuming that was the plan. If we're gonna use
Palmer,
it,
I didn't get an answer to my question from before. How long would it take to find? How long would it take for somebody in the black market to make credentials for us?
To find somebody, it would probably take at least the night.
The night?
Oh yeah. To find somebody that's willing to do that work, you would have to probably, you'd have to go into the black market and inquire. They'd have to find the person. You'd actually have to get the work done. So it would at least take overnight.
Fuck. Okay, never mind. There goes my idea.
The shareholders meeting does end tonight, and people will be back in town tomorrow. So if you wanted to wait for the building to be more populated, you would just have to wait that extra 24 hours.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that. Well, there goes
what
my
else
idea.
got better ideas than either? So we can't do credentials. There's not enough time. Anyone got any other ideas?
I've got other for us this time.
we need a quick and dirty distraction, it sounds like. So let's do that.
Do we want to get more boom boom, like maybe thermite or EMP? Think be enough?
What are we gonna do with thermite?
Melt holes.
Thermite, real good at making the electrons go melt.
True.
What would you
And
not
also
do?
EMPs. This actually could be a good use for those.
Essentially, you want to go high tech or low tech?
Thermite's easy as fuck to make.
Yep. I'm not gonna say it out loud though.
I'm so
Neither am I.
I'm so concerned as to why both Ben and Alec know how.
You think they're the only two?
It's actually really simple. They even say Mythbusters. It's real simple.
Realistically, I'm probably the least.
They block it
one
out in
here who knows that,
Mythbusters,
though.
but yeah, it's actually surprisingly easy to make really stuff like that.
So, thermite sounds good. Thermite on delay charge.
Oh my god.
Yeah, works for me.
You want to do it remote,
Let's
or do
burn
it-
some shit down.
All right, so we should get a few thermite charges in case there's a few things to blow up. That probably will take us a bit of time, probably a few hours, to source and then make. Does anyone? I mean, I've seen it made. I've never made it myself. I kind of worked for a mining company, so they kind of used it a little bit, but not a lot.
Is this Larry talking or is this Knives?
It's Knives. Knives actually worked. He was a scouter for a mining company on distant worlds. Like he would go over aerials, but he would also like hang out with the crew in between, people that would be setting charges and other stuff like that. So he would be seeing it made and know about it, but he would never have made it himself.
That sounds like Skippy. Okay.
He would aerial scout and do like topography and geological surveying.
What would we need? And how easy would it be for us to acquire these ingredients in this universe is my question.
All right, we're not saying the ingredients are online. I guess Ben doesn't want to say it online, so we're not going to say it. But we're going to get the ingredients.
Yeah, we can get the ingredients, but I'm literally not going to explain how to make a very dangerous substance on the internet. Absolutely fucking not.
Howard? What? Oh, sorry, I thought I was muted.
Okay. Remote. We need a remote way to detonate it to set it off.
Any sort of battery will
So,
work. Battery and
I guess we can get that in a local. I guess black market, right? I'm pretty sure they would have that shit.
We go the GTA route and get some like burner cell phones or
Remote
something.
detonators. We gotta go now. What time is it? Is it early day? We met up, right? or is it mid? What time is it, Palmer?
You would say that this is probably midday. We'll say 3 or 4 in the afternoon at this point.
Yeah, cracking before things close.
What does the black market have set hours?
No, but places that sell the ingredients that we don't want to attract attention from.
Yeah, obviously we should all kind of spread out and buy what we need. I'll write it down. Here's what we're looking for. Obviously, don't like.
I say we need like 4 or 5 charges. You think, with all of the remote?
Okay. Oh god.
Enough, or do you think we need more?
See, I know what thermite is, and I'm speaking out of character. I know what thermite is. I don't know what goes into it. So, like, this is why I'm concerned.
Stuff. It's nothing. It's readily available and easy to get. It's easy to source. Literally, we go to easy places to get this. The remote detonators is the harder part, and it's even not that hard because again, it's cyberpunk. Remote detonators are going to be the hardest thing.
Oh god. So, what about something with like an antenna or something like that?
I say we do time delay, but again, that I guess antenna would be best, right? What do you guys think? Antenna or time delay?
Remote detonator makes more sense. Don't want us to add more pressure to ourselves to make sure we're like hitting times and shit.
How do you know they don't have any EMF jammers or anything like that?
We always have 9 do it, or we could do it. I don't. Yeah, you're right. I don't know. They might not. Probably not, because they would want to be able to. It's a research facility. I doubt they would have EMF generators. It's not like a military site.
I mean, you say that, but they're like intentional dead cell zones and around many government buildings. Dude, I went to a fucking concert at Constitution Hall, and they like literally had a strict no cell phone policy, like at all. No photography, no flash photography, no nothing.
Yeah, there's
and it had like
government
fucking
building down
0
Chicago
cell
where
reception
they
too.
really don't like people taking pictures.
Yeah, like it had 0 cell reception. It was fucking weird. Just in the building, you stepped outside, everything was fine. Second you got in, it was fucking dead, dude. Like a fucking
We'll be in the
Faraday
building.
cage.
We're definitely sending it outside, so we won't. This is an outside set. This is not an inside set, so that should be fine.
Hey,
I
whatever.
thought you meant a net around. I don't think they'll have a net around, like a cell phone, no cell phone, or.
Hey Palmer,
Yes.
Can I look around? Is that one dude still around, the crazy driver with the twitch in his eye?
Not currently, no, but I'm sure you guys could contact him if you needed to be taken somewhere.
Okay, I wanted, because he seemed like a guy that would know his explosives. Can I have his contact info. Can I reach out to him?
Yeah, sure.
I'm going to call him up on my HUD display,
Okay.
and I guess I'll put it on speaker.
Okay. So as soon as you start to hear it chime with the ringing of his, you hear him pick up, and you hear of what sounds like just really fast wind just blowing directly into us, and you hear his voice slightly over. Oh, what can I do for you? What do you want?
Hey, buddy, I was wondering if you might be able to give me some advice. We're getting ready to set up for another job for the Legacy, and I figured you might have some information that could be crucial to how we proceed.
Yep. But I don't know what the hell that even means. What do you want?
You sound like you got the wind at your back, my dude.
Yeah, I'm
Everything
a bit busy. What do you want?
We're looking to fuck around with some explosives. I figured
Not explosives.
I don't know anything about explosives. I just no. What? Who told you? How did you get this number?
You get what? Wait, is this seriously happening right now? You gave it to me.
What's this again?
What is it called again? Is it an exothermic reaction, or it's some kind of chemical reaction that is brought upon by heat?
It's
Right.
exothermic. It gives off a lot of heat.
Exothermic chemical reaction. It's not an explosion.
Daggeron's just gonna hang up before things progress a little
That's
south.
Okay.
An exit.
He gave me his contact info. What the fuck?
Yeah, he's strung out on a significant amount of drugs, and it sounds
figured
like he
as
was
much.
skydiving or something to that effect.
I figured as much.
He was pleasantly distracted.
I don't understand why. In my mind, I thought the druggie would be able to help us.
Anyway, so yeah, remote detonators. What do you guys think? How many? 4 or 5? What do you think? That's a good number? We should get like more.
I don't know if there's such a thing as too many.
We have a time crunch. How many do you think we can make? That's the problem. We can't make a lot.
It doesn't take that long. We just have to be particularly careful about it.
Let's see how many remote detonators we can get. That'd probably be the limiting factor, right?
Yep, power sources and remote detonators.
Mm-hmm. I assume the remote detonators is all in one thing. If not, Palmer will tell us no. You know what I'm saying?
You guys can probably come up with anything you like.
Yeah. I mean, we're not asking for like, we're asking for low tech shit here. Like, this is actually, I don't know. It actually might be hard to find low tech stuff. I'm just kidding. Yikes. All right. So, who wants to be team? Get ingredients.
Not it.
Probably Jello because of street influence, like is mentioned in the chat.
All right. So you're gonna go on the remote detonator. Who wants to get the? Who actually thinks their character would know how to make it without Google Cyberpunk? Google search it.
Probably Jello. He's probably
Yeah, I would say
fucked up
Jello
with
would for sure. Based on everybody's
I wouldn't
background,
know
what
the
I looked
ingredients.
into just a little bit ago, I would say yes. Jello would be able to.
I wouldn't know I wouldn't know the exact ingredients. I just know that they're easily findable.
Yeah, we'll say that they're the same ingredients as like an incendiary bullet. At least the incendiary element of it.
Well, I mean, if you were working with miners, you'd at least probably know how to set up explosives, if not make them.
I would have probably like asked them about stuff because I'm a talker, but I would never have done it and like got the nitty gritty of 4/5 this, 2/3 this.
Mm-hmm. We'll say that we'll say that the two of you both have enough knowledge between the two of you to comfortably and safely craft it. But I'll say, looking at the incendiary stuff, I would say that it would have to be purchased. We'll actually, let's say that you would have to repurpose incendiary ammunition and break it down, and it would cost. Hold on, I'm pulling up the incendiaries. So it'll cost 45,000 wanlons. In order to get the incendiary chemicals you need, you would have to essentially you would have to essentially break down a keg's, like a minigun's worth of incendiary ammunition.
Yeah, it's a lot of
in
work.
order to, which is about 45 grand worth of wanlons. We'll say it would take you probably about 4 to 5 hours if you were both working on it. So that would put you at, so you could still do it tonight.
And how many remote detonators can we find? You think?
Will that leave us enough time to?
We'll say that was incorporated into the cost.
Cool, sweet.
Well, wait. Will that leave us enough time to do the mission though?
Well, that's
Yes,
up to
you
you.
just
I
said
mean,
so.
you would be then about 10 p.m.
Mhm.
The shareholders meeting ends tonight. Specifically around what time you're not sure. Some people, because it's the end of the night, it's possible people might show up for, to return to work. Although it's pretty safe to assume that the majority of people wouldn't be there until, operations hours the next day. But yeah, that is a time situation you guys will have to think upon yourselves and figure out what you want to do.
Oh, geez.
If you want to, if that falls within what you're willing to deal with time wise, you guys are able to do that. Just let me know.
Should we use the fire truck?
Last option, and just hear me out on this. We go in guns a-blazing. Like
No.
we kick in the door and just say fuck it all.
we should
They
try
are
it.
they are understaffed. It wouldn't be the worst time to do it.
You know what? I'm always for that.
Look, that's probably our backup plan anyway. So
Yes. Yeah, but that's kind of what I'm
It is a
pointing out. It's
backup,
not my
though.
first plan, but it's not bad for a second plan.
We'll circle back around to that one.
Oh, no, it's a plan. It's just plan B, D, and C. Shoot, and shoot some more.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Not dead, shoot again.
I'm just saying we're on a time crunch. I'm not sure if thermite is the best idea.
There won't be a lot of people. There might be some people. He says residents. He might come back, but then, oh well, he's there. So what? I mean, the thing still happens. It won't just be filled with civilians, because they won't be there at midnight unless this is a dormitory setting with a bunch of people coming back. Is that the setup? Palmer? A dormitory setup, or is it more?
I mean, based on the knowledge you guys would have, it is a research facility, and then on top of that, it would be like his mansion, his home.
His mansion. So yeah, no
Yes,
pores live.
the mansion on top of the factory.
Yes,
Yeah,
no
so
pores.
you got like a work environment, and then his individual housing on top.
Yeah,
of it.
that's what you said residential. I didn't know if there was like dormitories and shit, because that would make sense. Some people would be coming back from that. It'd just be him, maybe another security detail. So there'd be a little bit more if we don't get in time of the shareholder meeting being over, but it'll still be not a bunch of civilians in there. So shooting first would still be an option. Now, to do that, okay, so we're doing this. We made the things. Now we're going to go talk about setting charges, right?
Wait, so, is that what you guys are deciding to do? You are going to.
We haven't. We've talked so long right now. We're literally taking almost an hour talking about this.
I
Yeah.
just want to make sure so I can incur the
Always
time
every
change
single
and all
session.
of that.
You're always surprised by that. Every single session, Larry. How
No,
long
I'm
did
not
you talk
surprised.
about this?
Like, we're actually taking like long times. Like, if we keep on talking about this, and then Palmer's like, "Well, now you have no time to do anything because you talked too long." You know, it's like,
No, well,
I don't.
well,
know.
It's actually very part of the course for us at this point.
You know, we'll
We
say
were
the
told we
game
had all
time.
night.
You guys have plenty of time. I just want to make sure that if you do make the incendiary stuff, that I dock that onto the like what the time of day is and such.
We use the corporate card for this.
All right.
Oh, you
definitely-
do? Okay, that's fine.
It's
I mean,
definitely
that's
corporate card.
definitely not going to throw any red flags anywhere, but feel free.
I mean, I'd rather throw the red flags on the corporate card instead of on our cards.
I mean, true, but think of the
We're
long-term
not doing good. They said
ramifications.
I mean, who's to say we're using a card at all? We could be going through the black market.
True.
Black probably doesn't really report. Anyway, so going through black market, so I'm pretty sure it's not traceable, but yeah, it's traceable to Legacy. So what? They already attacked us, and they know it, so they expect this anyway. It's not like, ooh, I wonder who hit us.
Goes back to the legacy that puts Blake and the others in danger.
We're already in danger. They're already actively going after us. What's the difference?
While we're in London, Alma and the others could get hurt.
They'll be fine. There's plenty more Legacy than just us. We're not the only ones around. You think that we're like the only arm of them? Of course they have personal security around. They'll be taken care of.
Hopefully. I mean, to be fair though, it's also not our fucking problem after a certain
Yeah,
They
point.
beat the shit out of you guys, remember?
Yeah, Blake, didn't you ask someone to like?
Well,
watch
not
your
me,
children while you
but-
were gone? Like the Legacy took care of that. Remember?
I'm just saying,
Be fine.
if we're going to do this, we need to be careful about how we proceed, because we don't want them getting hurt, and we don't want ourselves getting hurt. So, or
We're the ones who knocked tonight, buddy. You like that, Chad?
Actually,
Yeah.
I did.
I'm the one who knocks.
Legit, Larry. Thank you.
go with the grace of God. I'm just be here.
All right, you can do plenty of talking if it turns out that way. But it seems like this is going to be a stealthy with a distraction. Sorry, bud. Next time, if we have more planning, this was quick, man. We didn't have a lot of time to put stuff together.
We did.
Yeah, we did our best.
All right. Okay, so I will go ahead and wind the clock then, and we'll say that the 45K is charged to the legacy.
Yeah, this is legacy business. This is what
And
the
it is so yeah, you would fall in now close to, you have the incendiary, the thermite, as well as the detonators. And we'll say that the detonators work within about within a mile radius, is about the range you can expect on them, as well as it is now about 10 p.m.
So I want a schematic of critical areas or a centralized area that would be able to knock out power long enough. I'm pretty sure Alma, we asked them to do that while we're making this thermite for them to come up with a good sketch or plan where places to head.
I figured the Kotomo would know something like that.
Kotomo's helping make stuff, I would think. She'd be on all hands on, right, Kotomo? What do you think you'd be doing?
You're looking for weak elements in the building, but in what respect?
No.
Like,
Transfer stations in the power grid that would make it so that block or that area would go black.
Oh, I get what you're saying. So
Yeah,
you don't want to bomb
actual
the building,
disruption.
You want to, okay.
Bomb around it again to
get
block out the block. I'm guessing is it in a remote area? Or is it in a highly dense area?
It's not a remote area at all by any stretch. It is
highly dense area, right?
Yes.
Okay. Looking for transfer stations or relays that we can hit that would cause as small an area or a good enough area for that to go black. Do the thing.
Oh fuck.
I am ready.
And if not, we can ask 9 to do that. I guess 9 would be real. Actually, it would be a 9 thing, wouldn't it? Wouldn't 9 be probably more efficient at that?
I mean, if you have the schematics and the layout, you'd be fine. For me, I'm gonna have to handle all the communications and the digital shit. That was a statement.
It was. A
Yeah,
statement.
hold on. I'm trying to find. Don't know what I did with it. I accidentally. It's okay. I accidentally deleted the map.
Yikes!
So yeah.
Sweet.
I tried to hit Control Z, but it wouldn't bring it back.
Oh no.
So
Technical difficulties. It happens.
can you control in Photoshop? You can like Control Z multiple things, but I guess you only have one undo, if that makes sense. Oh well, I'll just get another one. It's San Francisco, so it's like whatever, you know. Yep, here it is. Cool beans.
Hey.
Okay, cool. So they will send
Hiya,
you
trash
this
buddy.
map here. Can you guys see this?
All right, tonight.
Yup.
Okay.
We got it.
And
Hell yeah!
So the
The
next
area-
track I thought I was going to be in San Francisco in the future. Got it.
Got
Or
it.
in-
yeah. So this would be your Oops. I'm trying to draw shape.
You can draw. Just hit the
Yeah, there we
pen.
go.
Yeah.
So your areas that you would hit would be these white squares here. You know for sure that if you destroy those areas,
I hope you had a
that
good
you
nap.
would cut off the power to the facility that is actually right here.
Would this cause a major disruption throughout the city as well?
Yeah, it would not. I mean, it would be localized to an area, but I
Mhm.
mean, it's gonna be noticeable. You're talking about this much space probably without power. I
That's
mean,
actually
it is
that's
the
not that-
future, and power outages aren't, super uncommon in this heavily, electronic-based world. A lot of people have backup generators and stuff like that, but at least for a moment's worth of time, you're going to be dealing with a range of about that.
So, fire truck and Daggerun talking? Get in these places? Are they underground?
Oh,
or
what
they,
happened to the thermite?
to get the thermite in position? We need a way to get in. You think they're just gonna let us mosey on to transfer stations or whatever and just get there? Like what? I mean, I don't know if it's guarded, but we gotta have a good story if we get found out there.
Nah. We have
You
guns.
guys
Guns are a
mosey
great
in,
storyteller.
but I think a good story would help.
Houston Dynamics. We're walking around with a robot girl who's got an AI inside of her. We can't throw together something like that on the fly if we need it.
All right, I was just saying, like having the fire truck and the fire suits would be a good, like, oh, we're here because we got a report of a fire in the area.
Okay, so here's the story, and I'm gonna point at Kotomo and be like, this girl was made here, when we're in
Next
the
one, Colin.
Dynamics place. Oh no, for the other sorry for the other place.
For the
place
facilities, yeah.
We just we're just checking for fire code.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
That's it. Just we're checking to make sure everything's at the fire code.
I wanna
Done. We
make
got
sure everyone's
uniforms
on
and
the same
everything.
page with that. That's good.
Uh-huh.
Awesome. And Daggeron, you talk. We don't. All right, cool. Daggeron.
Pull out that deception.
Yeah, you talk. We don't. We keep our mouths shut and we look busy. Right? Everyone let Daggeron talk. No one talk. If we get found out or asked.
Is this Larry speaking again, or is this Knives? I can't tell.
No, I mean, makes sense. I do it too. I sometimes chime in when I shouldn't on a persuasion roll. Like, shit, I should have talked. That was Larry talking. All right, let's suit up and get what do we call that thing again?
What? What thing?
I'm talking to Trad's character. What's Trad's character again? What's your character's name?
Hans.
Hans. What do we call that thing again? The big truck. What was the name you had for it?
Casey and the Funky Bunch.
For Ben.
Yeah, it was Casey and the Funky Bunch, and
The bike is.
That was Casey and the Sunshine Band was the bike.
no, it's Casey and the Funky Bunch.
Yeah,
Well, I thought it was
we
like-
mixed our references.
Yeah, I was about to say,
intentionally.
what the fuck? Those are two completely different things.
What I
Purpose
think the
mixed
fire
the
truck was
reference.
Carlos Santana and
Santana, I think was the
Love
fire.
Slowly Boys.
Carlos Santana and something, yes.
All right, well we gotta remember that again. But yeah, let's hit that up. Let's go.
Hey, sugar,
me what I got.
yay.
All right, we all suit up. Anyone
You
else?
guys
Need
ever seen
anything
that-
else? Are we ready to rock?
No, I think we're good. I'm good.
yeah, I'm okay with it.
All right, let's go to these transfer stations. Or
So
whatever.
I assume that we're gonna try and detonate these all at once, right?
They'll be all linked. Yeah. Pretty sure we can do that easily with an advanced computer, which all of us have, right?
Yeah, I mean, especially considering that, you're basically an advanced computer.
Yeah, I mean, we could. Worst case scenario, there's always lines.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So we'll say that you guys are now, ready to depart. You start to load into or how do you guys want to travel there? Do you want to take like a taxi, or do you want to go get the fire truck now before you go to the grids?
I guess we'll go get the fire truck.
To the grids, and then we're gonna probably
To the grids.
hoof-
Okay.
Yeah, to the grids, and then we're gonna hoof. Or...
Okay. So for the sake of brevity, we'll say that you ride over to the facility where the fire truck is being kept, your stash pad essentially, and just like last time, you all climb into your all too familiar fire truck that you have less than legally obtained. And what?
So,
So
my
are you all
question-
riding within it?
I'm gonna hang off the back this time.
The truck, and if I'm gonna be the one talking him,
What you cut out?
Yeah, you cut out there.
I was asking, if I'm going to be the one talking, am I also going to be the one driving the truck?
You don't have to. The chief doesn't always drive the truck.
I don't think you would do both, no.
Usually the underling or the lower on the totem pole drives.
Yeah, so it would make more sense for you to be able to quickly get in and out and talk to people. And have somebody else stay behind the wheel so we can just keep going.
All right, Jello, that's on you.
Sounds good.
Okay, so we will say that you guys are now
In our
driving-
fire truck.
Yeah, you're in a fire. You're quite literally in a fire truck.
Yo, this fire truck is fucking banger, dude. We fucking I love it.
Guys,
Remember when
definitely
y'all get
gotten a lot of
really
mileage
mad at us
Yeah,
for
yeah,
stealing
yeah.
that?
The fire truck.
Figuratively and literally.
It's almost
Yeah.
like the Ghostbusters with their what do you call it? Hearse.
Yeah, I would say that you guys have definitely gotten your fair shake of value out of this thing. But you guys are in the fire truck. You are now departing. It is obviously the dead of night, or quite late at night as you guys arrive. What is upon the first station? So we'll say that you're going to make a trip. So how do you, I guess explain to me? Do you guys want to leave a charge at each place, and then
How many do we have?
we'll say you have at least 5 charges, with 3 places that you would need to target.
I don't think we should save on any. We should double at least 2 of them and then 1-on-1.
Sure.
In case one isn't enough.
We could always
Right?
just have one to use as a weapon later too, or create additional distraction or emergency exits.
True. That is a good
Or collapse
decision.
part of a
I don't
building.
know. I gotta go either way on this. I stay out. You guys make a decision on that. I'm gonna shut up.
Question
Wow,
is, like,
Larry.
are you guys
Hey.
all going to different locations, or are you doing one at a time?
We're out to inspect the grid as part of the fire emergency squad of San Francisco.
So we'll say that you guys do it in a sweeping motion where you will go here, you'll loop around,
Yeah, give it the old loop-de-doo.
yep, and you'll end up here. All right.
So-
So yeah, we'll say that after about 30 minutes worth of travel, and in a fire truck, you're able to actually kind of quickly go through places. You'd be surprised who moves out of your way just based on the size of your machinery. And
Do we have the siren on?
yeah. I mean, if you guys want the siren on, we can.
Because
definitely-
legally, people have to slow down and move their car out of the way for.
I feel like that would draw even more attention that we don't fucking need for once.
It's up to y'all.
I'm gonna vote no.
Tried.
So the first facility you pull up to is actually, immediately apparent to you that it is a power facility. It is a fenced-in area, but it looks like it is actually underground. There's a big opening where there's a gate, a locked gate. But if the gate was opened, plenty of space for you to drive the whole vehicle in, and then almost like a subway, you would ride down into that lower level. Where the power areas would be. So now you are actually in front of the gate that leads there. Go ahead and all of you give me a perception check.
Yep.
Perception.
Remember, we just gotta act like we're busy, and people will leave us alone. Perception for me, that's gonna be a 21.
Okay.
I got a girl 12.
My dog is tripping out right now, dude. She's like, what?
Yo, I want to see some shader videos or some VOD right now or soon, if you can. I want to see Shadar.
Hold on, let me watch this. Let's see if I can get this to work.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I figured out that. Let me see Shadar, bro. I know he's with you.
look at Peach.
Oh, there's Peach. Yeah.
Peach.
Oh, what's up, dude?
I can go grab Shadar real quick. Hold on.
All right.
He's sleeping, I think.
Sorry, guys. I totally forgot about the cat. There has to be a cat on the internet. Sorry. I shouldn't have done that. I was being totally selfish.
Always a cat on the internet.
Yep.
It's Cat Boy stream. Might as well have another cat boy. A real cat boy.
Wow. I can't believe you just straight up called Ben fake.
Oh my god, he's so cute. And, oh, look at him. He's so tired.
Big sleepy, yeah.
Oh, he's so sleepy. Oh,
He's a big old dude. Look how big his hands are, bro.
He's
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 getting chunky.
well, his dad is a fucking.
His dad is like a
unit.
20-pound cat.
He's getting chunked.
He's gonna be a big ass.
Fucking
dude,
He's a
chonker.
big boy. Oh,
He's
okay.
gonna be a
Thanks.
big cat.
Thank you, Palmer. I needed that. All right.
Anyways, so yeah, we would say that Hans and Kotomo would both, with their perception checks, notice that there is a what would be almost like a guard tower, kind of slightly behind and to the right of the facility, with a guard that's kind of leaning out, looking at you guys as if he expects you to say something.
I'm just gonna wave up and say, "Hey, scheduled maintenance. Sorry."
Okay. Can you roll me a deception?
Yeah, absolutely. I got you on this.
What happened to the plan, guys?
It's fine. It's fine. I rolled a 17.
Oh my god. What did
Yeah,
we
we'll say that with a 17. Yeah, with a 17, he nods to you, kind of looks to your truck up and down, doesn't even say a word, just kind of shrugs, and with a you hear the gate starts to be pulled open, and the path ahead of you is now free, and you guys are now down underneath the facility where
We're out of earshot. I want to remind Kotomo. Please, can we stick to the plan? Daggeron talks, please. Come on, man. Next time. It's all good. Let's do
Nah,
this. Let's get it done.
dude.
Let's go.
Did you
you
see,
would get
did
down
you
into
see
the
that horny
underside
motherfucker?
of the facility, completely vacant, no one around. It's just a
Knives
what
gonna
looks like a
have.
large power
Knives
grid.
gonna die of cardiac arrest before the end of this.
Where's the
before
plan,
the end of this
man?
campaign.
Where's the plan? Until we didn't do it.
Okay, so how do you guys want to proceed?
Yep. We go about to the designated spot, I guess, all together. It's spread out. I guess we spread out a little bit, right? Just look like we're trying to look around.
Yeah, so I would say that I mean, you could really put it anywhere and disrupt the way that you intend to. I will say that if you were to use two at a facility, this would be the one, simply because it's the only one underground. It's a little bit more shielded. It's a little bit larger than the other two. So if you did want to use two, this would be
It won't.
the place.
It won't like cause any like forced collateral damage, right?
No. So this place being underground actually would the shit would burn up or whatever, but it wouldn't like collapse or anything.
Well, I mean, it's thermite too. It's not an explosive. It's just literally,
Yeah, exactly.
it's basically like a
It's just
shaped
burning.
charge.
It melts things. It
Yeah.
really just melts anything. Anything. Super
Think
hot.
of like napalm, but concentrated. I'd probably find something structural or related to the actual, like, schematics of this component sends power out, like some sort of
I will do an
generator.
investigation check.
Yeah, I mean, you could.
Best place to
My investigation, I have a 3. I can investigate if you want.
place it. I have a 4.
Oh, go ahead.
As
Go
an
ahead. Roll it.
As the investigator of the party, can I roll?
All right. Smoke. Go ahead. I failed it.
You can all roll investigation if you like.
Can I do it at advantage because I am an investigator?
No. We'll just say that you already have expertise or whatever.
Well, I don't have expertise.
Imagine being an investigator without expertise. I rolled a 14.
I rolled an 11.
So with all of your checks, you would you find something that looks like it would be, what would be you would perceive as the brains of the facility. It's a large, whereas everything else looks mostly mechanical. This little patch is mostly, computers or what look to be computer monitors and electronics. And the three of you would all deduce the same thing the three of you would all deduce the same thing, that it is, that it does look like the best place to target.
This is so dumb.
Go ahead and roll me a, let me see.
Engineering?
Yeah, that's probably best. I would go ahead and do engineering do mechanics.
Oh, actually,
Wait. Who's the one rolling this?
All three of you can do. Whoever's placing the charges.
Not it.
Mechanics, yeah, I have a 3. I'll go for it.
I have a 3. Okay, you do it. You do it.
I got a 17. What you got, Larry?
All right, he did it. He did it.
Yeah, I've only had a 2, so.
No!
Oh no! Did you roll in that one?
No, he said he rolled a 17.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I'll take a 17
Okay.
on it. YOLO.
Yep,
He
we'll
did
say
it,
that
he
you,
Yeah.
in about 10 minutes worth of time with the others, nearby, you guys do manage to. Do you want to hide the charge?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I don't want this stupid thing hanging out with an antenna on it and some wires and shit. That's going to be suspicious as hell.
So we'll say that with that roll, you do manage to safely yet effectively hide the charge in an area where you were comfortable believing that it would have the most significant impact. And that would leave this facility checked off of the list. Alma will, through your comms, radio you in the next facility as well as the directions on how to get there. We'll say that you guys are. Do you guys want to return back to the vehicle now?
Yes, sir. Again,
Wise.
let Daggeron speak. Come on, guys.
So you guys are now, you guys have now dealt with the first location here, so this will be marked off. You'll now be traveling up north to the second locale. It is obviously getting darker. It's probably about, 10:30 or so at this point. You do pull up on the facility. Lights out, no security like the last. You get there and it looks almost run down. You can still hear the whirring of the electronics.
Nice picture.
It is a, the shape that this facility is in is, head and shoulders completely different quality than the last. It looks like this one is hardly even looked over. But it is the destination that was given to you by the girls and your intelligence, for the lack of a better term. But this one completely no fence, completely unguarded, no guards or anything to that effect. But yeah, if you guys would like to follow a similar process, you're able to roll me investigation, and we'll see where you want to place it.
Out of character, is this normal for firefighters to be doing this?
Yeah.
Probably.
Firefighters
Yeah,
check on electrical stuff all the time.
Okay, I just wasn't sure. Investigation.
I only have a 10. I have a
that's a nat
10 this
one.
time, so. Nice win, brother.
Anybody else?
That's a natural one.
Jesus.
Trust me, somebody else is gonna want to investigate.
Whoa.
Hey, double
There
tenors.
it comes.
The 2 tenors are here.
There you
Oh,
go.
thank God!
Hey, big dicky
Oh.
hands.
You guys are all looking at this wall with pipes, and you're like, yeah, this looks good. Yeah. And Hans comes up and he says, guys, I think this over here looks like the best. And you guys, walk the tunnel of wires a little bit, hang a right, and boom, it's a big computer mainframe that you would have very obviously missed otherwise. You all agree, and whoever is wanting to place the charge can roll me mechanics.
Again, not it.
I got it. Nope, my turn for a nat 1.
Nat 1, so you just can't find it.
Nat
Alright.
1 gives me
try
a
it.
4 total.
4 total. Okay.
Yep.
We'll say that you yeah, we'll say that you arm and place the charge. You can't really find a great place to put it where you feel like it would be effective and hidden, so you choose to go with just effective, and it is kind of stuck a little bit more obviously than the last.
just taped to a
I don't think
monitor.
that's gonna be a problem, guys. We're probably good on that.
Yeah.
Let's
Well, this will have to do. We're running out of time.
go.
So with that, we
Yeah,
will.
this certainly won't come back to bite us in the ass.
Of course not. I mean, that's impossible.
We'll say you guys have checked this one off for the sake of brevity. We'll move along. You have knocked this one out, and you're going to the final facility. As you do, it is similar to the first, a little bit more heavily guarded. There is a fence line outside of it. Unlike the first one, though, there is not a guard tower. Instead, there's 2 officers who stand at the front of the facility with their hands outstretched, beckoning you to stop. One of them, with a what looks to be, a large rifle in his hands, walks up to the side of the vehicle, the driver's side of the vehicle. He knocks and says, "Yeah, what can we do for you?"
Is he talking to me or is he? Or
He's
is
talking
he,
to whoever's driving.
That would be Jello.
No, I mean you can also just chime in.
Yeah, I mean anybody can interject. He's just banging on that driver's side.
I'll just say what Kotomo said to the first guard. I personally can't remember what it was at the moment, but
Let's tell him it's scheduled
Everyone will remember.
maintenance.
Okay, well, you got any paperwork or something like that? I mean, this is kind of a pretty protected area. We're gonna have to see some kind of credentials.
Paperwork in 20 whatever year it is? Paper?
Yeah, digital paperwork.
I'm just fucking with you,
something, a
man.
license.
I'm just
Well, I mean,
fucking with you.
You
Yeah.
just want me to let you in here? What happens then? I can just let you in here. Come on.
Dagman, show the man the fucking credentials, would you? You got a Joker on our hands.
Larry, I hate you so much.
You wanted to be able to do stuff.
Don't put this on me. You didn't flesh out this plan enough. Obviously.
We had such little time. Your plan was we make IDs and we're there for reasons.
Trying to think. What's the play here? Can I take a quick minute to defer out of character to the other guys? And
Exactly,
see what the play is? 'Cause
Tristan.
I genuinely do not know what to do.
We had a discussion earlier about
Palmer.
the composition of thermite and me refusing to tell people what it is online. Fucking
Hello?
idiots. Hello!
There you go. Sorry,
Hello?
my mic is unplugged. Yeah, you're totally fine. That's totally okay.
All right, I want to take a quick minute to discuss with you guys what the play is here, because
You acting like you ain't
genuinely
excited
do not
about
know what to do.
Valheim in
Do
like
you have anything that could be used as
40
paper?
minutes or
Me?
less.
Yes.
In character? No,
Okay, that's all I'm
I'm
asking.
a bartender. I'm not
Don't
a
get mad at
firefighter.
me. I'm only asking what you have.
Yell
Chill,
at Larry.
chill, chill, chill. We're trying to find a solution. So
Just
I would look
fucking
to
the
see what I
voice
have
Larry,
on
I'm
me.
gonna play Valheim.
Anything that might work.
Ow.
No. Okay. Now you gotta bluff your ass off. That's it.
What do I say in this situation is the question. I'm out of character asking you guys because I do not know.
Well, I mean, you could show them the paperwork by literally just blasting their fucking face off. That's always an option.
Oh my god.
Did it look like it was heavily guarded or just these guys? Palmer.
The facility is more heavily guarded than the last, which was not guarded at all. But yeah, it's just two what upon arrival looks like 2 armed guards at the front of the facility asking for your credentials.
We could go in and do a little cutty, slicey, make it real quiet.
I mean, how are we gonna deal with the guards?
In
Cuddy,
front
cuddy.
of us right now.
Cutty, slicey.
Okay, so you're suggesting we kill them?
You do realize that's
I
gonna.
mean, I just said I'm giving.
They're asking for paperwork. How are we bluffing them?
Because we do not have paperwork.
Okay.
And I don't know. And
Come
like
on, guys.
Smokey just
You
can't
try
think
to
of.
give them a sob story. You try to make them believe them and try to persuade them. Like, come on, guys. We're trying to get done. It's the middle of the night. Our bosses are up our ass. We left it in. Like, make up a story.
You got okay.
Do you not hear? Like, just make up a story. Make not a believable story, but something that's bluffable and make them relate to you. Like, come on, we're at the end of our shift. Like stuff like that. Like, I can't tell you what to say, but like, make up a story. And if not, we go quiet and we slice.
Yeah, like say we have an incompetent boss who didn't send us the stuff properly, but we need to get it done or else it's going to be our asses on the line.
I thought I was the one posing as the boss. This is the problem. So,
You're higher up. You have a boss. You're just the.
You're not the fucking CEO.
You're just like the chief. You're the crew captain. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not the. Oh,
okay, I think I got this. Okay, so in character, I'll just warm smile on my face. I'll just say, sorry, I thought they called ahead of time and let you know that this was going to be happening. Our bosses didn't hand us, my boss didn't hand me any paperwork, and obviously these chuckleheads don't. It's really late at night. I'd really appreciate it if you could just let us in, and we'll be in and out, and you won't even know we were here.
All right. Well, go ahead and roll me in a
Deception check.
deception. Yep.
That's a 2.
Oh, okay. So he looks you up and down. He says, "Yeah, so, fuck. You know, just go. It's not worth my trouble. All right, just go in and just hurry it up. All right, good. We good." He looks
Good.
to the other guard. He gives the thumbs up and he like shakes his head, and then he goes and sits on a chair and kicks his feet up and hits a little button on his vest and.
I want sense motive on that.
The gate comes open. Okay, go ahead.
I'll also sense motive on that.
Okay.
Lion, is he bullshitting us?
I'm assuming he's gonna have somebody keep their eye on us.
So with those sense motive checks, you see that he is, he's obviously frustrated. Doesn't look like he cares a whole lot. The other guard is, kind of looking at you guys, but other than that, that's all you can discern from this distance.
Oh wow.
All right, we're moving.
All right.
Yeah, I guess we're
These
moving.
are people who aren't paid enough for this shit.
Sure.
You move into the facility. It is exactly how it looks in this picture, just gross and old.
Oh
but
god, the
you know
levels
that
of
rust.
corrosion on those fucking pipes. Holy fuck, dude. Recoat them, bitch. Those
you
pipes
can
are
literally
rusted out.
feel the heat emanating from all of the mechanical and electrical elements within this place.
Jesus
It
Christ, all we
is
have to
kind of
do
like
is
a
turn off
building,
the
so it is
AC,
kinda
it'll blow
contained
up.
and-
Everyone's up on date on their tetanus shots, right, guys?
I'm resistant to disease, thank Christ.
Yep.
Yeah, you can't get tetanus. Ugh.
So
I don't
it
know
is.
how workers handle this.
It is, yeah, it is rough looking, but you guys all roll in, and just like the last place, anybody who would like to can go ahead and investigation check.
Can I give somebody advantage on their investigation check at the risk of
19.
I'll give Kotomo advantage on her investigation check because I'm trying not to roll another nat 1 again.
I already rolled a 19, I don't give a shit.
Ability or something that would warrant an advantage.
I'll
It's
say
like you help someone, you aid someone. It's like it's just a thing you can do.
yeah.
Yeah. We'll
Indeed.
say that you guys can collectively investigate so that Kotomo does get a.
I rolled twice, but I got the same thing. I'm sorry. I thought I said.
Yeah,
someone,
I got
but
a
said
19,
someone else.
so whatever, we're good.
What did you roll, Ben?
19.
Okay.
Alright,
That's with
so with
advantage.
a 19, you guys do just similar to the last place, find what you would believe to be the best location. Go ahead and whoever's planting
22.
charge, give me.
All right,
a
I'm
mechanic.
gonna say to Kotomo, you didn't do a good job last time. Let me do one.
I mean, I just rolled a 22, but feel free. Outbox me. Let's go.
Okay.
Do it.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna do it because I have a 3 also. At 16.
Close.
It's pretty good. Still pretty
Oh
good.
god.
16 is pretty good, dude. I'm just talking about. It's not terrible.
16.
And I'm trying to hide it also.
Okay. Okay. So. Yeah, with a 16, you do plant the charge, no issues, and you do so in a way that is mostly concealed. It is not apparent, immediately noticeable whatsoever. It is successfully planted. All of them are now online. As you plant and boot that one up, Alma does come into your comms. It says, "All right, well, it looks like everything is ready. You're gonna need to be a decent amount away, a little under a mile, but not over, because then the charges won't reach. My best suggestion would be to get as close to the facility you're going to as possible before you flip the switch."
So probably
Right on.
back to the first one.
No, we're going to go to the facility. She meant the research facility, not the places where we dropped, right? I'm pretty sure that's what he said.
Yeah, the actual destination.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Yeah, not that. Okay. So I say we ditch the shuttles, the somewhere and
Fire
walk.
truck?
The fire truck and walk away.
Bye, Alec.
Okay.
So I'd
Yes.
say like 5 blocks or 6 blocks away or so.
Yeah.
Sound good, or you guys think further?
Did we ever implant something on the fire truck so that it will know if we just have to abandon it somewhere, it'll just go back to where we park it usually? I thought you guys were planning to do something like Batmobile style to it. I can't remember.
I don't remember that.
I thought we were doing a fight club,
What?
but like a fight club, like not like the beginning of Fight Club, like the end of Fight Club, but like
Oh
doing it
yeah,
as a
okay.
Oh, we're not doing Fight Club. Okay, that's what
No, we're not
doing.
making a Fight Club. We're doing what he does at the end of Fight Club.
Yeah, that makes more sense. I was like, what, homie?
Sorry, no, I realized I kind of skipped some steps there in my thought process.
We're doing Fight Club. Huh?
So we're not going to talk about the fire truck. Okay.
No, oh yeah, we got sidetracked as always. What do you expect?
No. One of the first rules of Fight Club is you don't talk.
Yes,
about... Okay.
that is a thing. That is a thing too. Yeah, Trent, you fucked up already. All right. Anyone else? What are we doing?
Well, we're ditching the fire truck, right?
Yeah, we'll say that if you guys would like to ditch the fire truck, that you do. Where do you want to? Do you want to? We'll say that you've ditched it. Probably over here in this area, and that you made the rest of the way on foot. My question though is, do you want to, once you approach the actual facility, do you want to have already?
Fuck.
Do you
I'll be right back.
want to have already blown the charges, or do you want to wait until you're there to blow the charges? How do you want to handle that?
I mean, I feel like it would make sense for us to like be ready to go before we pull the trigger on this stuff, and because obviously it's going to take time for the power to drop, and then see what the reactions are from there.
Okay.
I added calendar event stuff in shared calendar, so it's reminding because tomorrow 30 minutes.
Okay, so sorry about that. We'll say that you do plant you do want to blow the charges as you are arriving at the facility. That's what you specified. Peach, stop.
Not all at once now.
Wait, yeah. What are we doing?
Yells at me when I chime up and try to take charge, and then no one does anything when I try to say shut. I swear.
Well, I was just saying we should probably get close, get ready, get prepared, and then blow the shit, and then just make sure everything's down and we can go from there. You know.
I figured we were doing that already.
Okay.
Okay. What did I
So-
miss?
This is not an exact replica of the facility, keep in mind. So I'm just gonna showing you kind of what it looks like. But first, yeah, we need a group consensus on, do you want to arrive at the facility and then blow the charges? Do you want to disable the charges as you are approaching the facility? How do you want to
I'd say
and
we
what
go to the
Setting down
facility.
road or anything.
Well, we gotta talk to 9 first, right, to see what she can do, right? So we want power on for that. So I say we go there, talk to 9, see what she can assess from the situation.
No,
Right?
we're blowing it for the distraction to get in there. They're going to have backup power.
Yes.
Okay, we'll be on a time
We're
crunch then, 'cause
yeah.
we'll be alerted.
If we haven't
course
checked
we
the
will.
schematics, I assume that a building of this importance would have some sort of backup power anyway.
Yeah, the girls already specified.
No. I don't mean 9 because there won't be any power. I mean because we'll be on a time crunch. We want to be able to let 9 do her thing to make sure we have enough time for her. To
Oh
say,
no,
"This is
look,
what
I can
this is
I
what
can do
get
that. I
into."
just need to stay protected.
Yeah. You would be you would be able to access 9 once you are there after the charges are blown. Yeah, if you were.
Yeah.
If that's what
I don't need an internet connection. I'm my own internet connection. See,
okay,
I got
so we-
vaccinated for COVID back
we will
in
say with
2021.
Glorious. Off in the distance, you can hear. This is kind of what I had in mind.
That
a
is the
mansion on top of a
dumbest
building.
looking shit I've ever fucking seen.
Isn't that wild?
So, please tell me that doesn't exist.
That's a real place. Yeah.
Oh, that's definitely in fucking Abu Dhabi or something. Or
Yeah, Bangalore or something. Yeah.
What
Dhabi or
fucking
some
monstrosity
mega
of
rich place.
humanity looked at this and said, yes, that's it.
We are living in the cyberpunk
Yeah.
super future of a dystopian capitalist.
That's the fucking most
It's a
hideous
bil-
building
oh, yeah,
design
it's
I've
a
ever
billionaire, and this
fucking
is his
seen.
mansion on top of a skyscraper in Bangalore, India.
Bangalore, India, of course.
Oh, that
Okay.
makes
Is
sense.
this millionaire American?
Billionaire. And no, he's in India.
No, Indian.
Well, he has horrible taste, and I want him to know that. If you ever hear this very rich person from Bangalore, your personal tastes are fucking horrible. Signed,
Is that
a cat boy
Does
wearing
it
a crop
low-key
top
like
on the
hit you,
internet.
You hear up here from my mansion on top of a skyscraper.
Yeah. God, dude, think of how awful it must be to have to walk your dogs.
Wait,
There's
he walks his
grass
dogs?
apparently on there.
That's true.
I mean, if I had to live there, I'd at least take the dog shit and just kind of throw it off the top of the building. Just like try and bomb pedestrians with it.
What do you think this? What do you think this area like right here is?
I bet you he frequently pees off the edge just so he would see how many people you can hit.
Boys
with
in
this.
crop tops, Casa.
That would be
That's all I
dope,
gotta say.
actually.
Also, how are you? I hope you are doing
You
well.
would say that, Palmer.
I kind of get the feeling that it would kind of become mist by then, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It would
yeah,
straight
true,
blow
true,
so
true,
far
true.
away.
Yeah,
Like the wind would
Alfina and I
take
were
it.
joking
the
about
wind
me doing an
might
ASMR
even come
keyboard
back up
typing
at you.
stream
Oh,
one
no.
of
Yeah,
these days,
yeah.
and I'm actually thinking about it.
All right. Well, the charges have been triggered, and although they're because they're not explosions or some crazy rocket fuel situation in the sky, the girls, you do notice like a boom of lighting start to flicker
Yeah.
within the street lights. A lot of the buildings, whether they be residential, or corporate around you, kind of blink, 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 and then kind of like a blinking
Exactly,
old
Tristan.
style
There are a lot of people that
fluorescent
have too much
bulb,
fucking
and
money.
you flick the switch on and it kind of blinks a few times before that humming noise as it
I just really wish my
maintains
good keycaps would come in
brightness.
for the polycarb
Which,
canoe
during
because
this
it's such a
process, you do
lightweight
hear
keyboard, and I
alarms
love the
going
gator
off
in
within
blacks.
certain buildings, quickly being
But
silenced.
like these are
things
really,
being
really
corrected
fucking
as
cheap
backup power does
plasticine keys, so they
come to be.
they just sound
but
very
you do arrive,
ding, 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 as
outside the
opposed
building,
to like the
and
the
the
Olivia
doors
Plus
have
Plus I
just
have on the
automatically
KDD fan.
swung open, due to what you presume to be the power outages and such. And you are now at the corporate building. It seems to be outside, and what you guys can see inside through the clear glass and windows. There seems to be two people on the far side of the building that are clearly visible, even under the low light of, not all of the lights in the building being on due to the, the backup power just being more focused in the more critical areas. But everything else seems to be pretty much empty. You see what looks to be a hologram, although it's kind of flickering as the power needed to run it in the center of the building is not nearly as strong because of the backup generators that are all being used. But it does look like a little bit of a globe, and it's got like a message that as the globe turns, and it it says something to the effect of like welcome to Houston, and it's like skipping and unable to complete its sound loop.
Classic.
Yep.
All right,
And other than that, you guys notice that the screen in front of you is flickering. You can see through the windows on all of the different office areas that the computers are flashing, flickering as well. The place looks like if a building could be sick, that's what it would look like, especially with all how dependent this place is on the electrical. But that's kind of the setting. Other than that, though, all you see is the two people at the far side of the building. This black square right here is would be the
My
elevator.
piercing is healing up very quickly and cleanly.
The personal elevator the only elevator that would give you access to the mansion above.
All right, can we call 9 now? I guess.
I figured the Valhalla soundtrack would work really well just because of like the whole cyberpunk theme. But I was talking specifically about like the switches and keyboards. I can probably explain it after this, like once we're done with this session.
The distance you guys are at, they just seem to be standing there.
Like, are they on guard or like? Can I tell by their posture?
I mean, they you can't tell from this distance now. They just seem to be kind of standing.
Okay.
I feel like that would be a safe bet that they would be though. They're definitely positioned like front door guards.
Okay.
Even if they don't have weapons on them, doesn't mean they don't have access to them.
All right. I wasn't sure whether they looked like they were just like shooting the shit or
So I'm going to turn to Kotomo. Can you contact 9, please, right now, and try to see if she can disable any backup calls?
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
we're under a time crunch now, so you need to do it now.
Yeah, I'll dive in.
Okay. So as you whip over, similar process as you're familiar with, as you are sucked into this, digital world around you, and an area you're becoming all too familiar with as 9 stands in front of you.
What's up, Nines? Hey, I need your help.
Hey, girl.
It's been here.
I'm here.
Oh, what did you say something? I didn't hear it.
Yeah, I was like, hey, Nines, I need your help.
Okay.
And then she responded, but you cut out a little bit, Palmer. I think.
Oh, I didn't hear it. Yeah.
I talked over.
For you.
Increase your gain 50%.
I see.
Okay, so here's the deal. I need 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip, a number 7, 2 number 45s, 1 with cheese, and a large soda.
I see. I will keep that in mind.
One of these days, my jokes will stick with you, 9s. One of these days.
Yeah. I will see. We shall see.
Okay, anyway, so we're here. The situation is that we cut the power to this entire area. There's 2 people in the corridor. What's the rest of the building look like? Can we get like thermal imaging and maybe like a communications like kind of grid work? See what we have. What type of cybersecurity do they have that we can take down from here?
Give me 1 moment.
And as she says that, she like disappears from view. You seem to be waiting for what feels like 5 or 6 minutes. Although when she does reappear, you actually aren't sure how much time has passed.
I have shut down all access to the facility's security system so long as we are within the facility. However, I am picking up signatures of significant electronic augmentations. 2 signatures at the end of this hall, 2 signatures in the upstairs laboratory of the mansion. I would keep in mind that these individuals are heavily augmented and seem to be putting off an electrical signature unfamiliar to most augmented individuals.
Take care, Kai. So what you're saying is the badass motherfuckers?
It would seem so, yes.
Neat.
Dang.
Neato!
Is there anything else I can do for you?
Based on combat abilities, do you think we can turn this into dead cyborg storage?
A possibility.
Okay. What do you... So there's only 4 bodies here. Nothing, like no external cameras, no like crazy bullshit we have to worry about, no trap dungeons.
For as long as I am within the facility, as long as you are within the facility, there will be no outside security sent in or notified.
Okay.
However, if you are to leave and my access to the facility is cut off, I can no longer offer you that protection. If you are to be rendered unconscious at any point, I will also be unable to maintain the security protocol.
Okay, so you gotta stay in me. Got it. I'll let everyone know. Get ready for action.
Is there anything else I can provide? Very well.
Go.
So as she says this, you whip back to the real world. And you are once again opening your eyes in an area that you are now familiar with. Your friends, your compadres standing around you.
How long did that take for us? How long we were standing there like idiots?
You guys were standing there for what felt like 20 seconds, maybe 30 seconds.
Sweet, hell yeah.
To
Like a bunch of nerds.
Kios, it was something that felt,
A bit
10,
longer.
15
Yeah,
minutes.
that's awesome.
So you want the good news or the bad news?
Good news first. I like good news.
I stayed at a Howard Johnson Inn last night.
What?
How much did you save?
At least 15% or more on my car insurance.
Okay, that's
No.
car insurance. I mean, on the fire truck, we don't need insurance on that.
Actually, you do.
You don't. I love that thing.
All right. Anyway, so that's the good news. What's the bad news?
The bad news is there's 4 really badass motherfuckers in there. Like,
So
real bad.
She couldn't take care. So I thought the bad news was she couldn't take care of the thing. What happened with that then?
They're badass motherfuckers, and the worst part is you have to treat me like the fucking gnome from that Left 4 Dead video game. You can't throw me on the ground, and you can't
old
blow me
school.
up.
I never played that. I heard about it.
Okay, so basically I can't go unconscious, otherwise you're all fucked.
Okay. So so she did take care of the thing or no?
Yeah, so as long as
Okay, so
I
you're
am
just messing around.
conscious
I
and
thought-
we
yeah,
do
that's
not
great.
leave, as long as I am conscious and we do not leave, she can keep all the communications in this building on lockdown, and it'll just appear normal.
All right, we go with shooty now.
I guess we're gonna
do the
have
best we
to,
can.
but apparently these motherfuckers are real bad. Real
We're
bad.
badass.
They down bad.
We badass.
Down
Don't
terribly.
tempt fate like that.
Let's see if we can get around them.
We're pretty badass. All right. let's
I
land.
would not fuck
We
with
gotta
these.
think of something really quick, or we go shooty.
Unless you're trying to fucking get some sneak attack, headshot, no scope 360s, it is not looking terrific.
Maybe that would be the move, though.
True. I have my air horn.
That's not how you get a sneak attack.
You do it afterwards.
Oh.
There's bonus damage if you teabag successfully as well. Psychic,
No, I think
it's
we
psychic
might,
damage.
We might have to go through these two at least.
Yeah, so there's 2 down here, there's 2 up in the lab.
You got any compelling lies in your head to tell him, Smokey?
I could try and seduce the one chick.
No. I'm evil.
Thinking.
Could go for a good old-fashioned double-pronged seduction attempt, sure.
Hi, we're the help.
With that voice, no.
Hey there, big boy, how's it going? Let me show you the pit stop.
Trying to think. Hey Palmer, would I have any recollection of how an employee for Dynamics would dress? Based on my limited interaction with them.
I mean, not that you would know. No, not in this scenario. No, because this facility is a research facility, not the same as a. It's like their standard run-of-the-mill factory.
All right. I was hoping that maybe a little information.
We're
I was
outside.
hoping that. I was just hoping that because I'm remembering from when we did that one job that we did have we did have a uniformed employee with us, but I don't think that would help here.
We say that we're a mercenary unit that was tasked to add extra help.
Okay, here's an idea. It's gonna sound crazy, but hear me out. We walk up to them and let them know that we just be upfront with them that we were or not upfront, but we tell them that we're a mercenary band that was hired to keep the groups, to keep the building safe, and that we got word that there was a power outage and that we got called to
Yeah, exactly.
the building safe.
Beautiful. I think that's a great idea. If we lead on that, if not, we shooty. Let's go.
All right.
Well. Alright, initiative time.
It's not even the right person.
A ghosty woasty. We're
I
fighting
don't
ghosts.
know where that came from. I literally
Psychic
not even
damage!
on character sheets. But whatever. Yeah. So you guys move forward. Oh, I see what happened.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to stay somewhat towards the back here.
Yeah. So we'll say that you guys move forward, and
Jello, you coming?
He's drunk.
Yeah.
as soon as you
No, we
come
can't be drunk.
past
That's the
the centerpiece here, that the flickering digital display, go ahead and stop your movement. The person on the left here, this female individual, is she quickly pulls out a shotgun and cocks
Whoa
it
there, friend.
with one
Whoa there.
hand.
I will have my hands up. Just whoa there, friend. No need to load up, and no need to load up. We're here for the same reason as you.
And as you say that, the other counterpart kind of takes a couple steps forward and says, "Yeah, what are you here for then, mate? Because I seriously doubt it."
We're just a group that was hired to keep the building safe. We heard that there was a power outage, and we got called to
Yeah, man,
Keep the peace, as it were. We're not here to fight. We're not here to throw down. We're not here to steal your thunder, as it was. We're just,
Really?
We're
And he
all,
pulls
we're all-
out
we're
like
all-
what?
We're backup. We're just in case something bad went down. Something bad went down. Did you see the
Oh my
lights
God,
flickering?
Larry!
I'm helping you. Yeah.
Give me 2 deception checks between both of you.
No, I'm giving it. I'm helping him. I'm aiding.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Give me 2 deception checks from Daggeron.
I'm aiding him.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. 2 deception
Advantage?
checks. And we'll
I'm
pick.
trying to give it. I'm trying to give
Larry?
it like advantage.
Larry, let the DM
So
adjudicate
wait,
accordingly.
is this 2 separate? Is this 2 separate deception checks, or is this a deception check with
2
advantage?
deception checks.
Just roll 2 deception checks.
Okay. 19 and a 16.
So as you do, he's the gentleman in front looks to his partner. And he says, "Oh, you see the security. You see, I didn't realize you were security." And
He doesn't. He doesn't believe us at all.
he takes a couple steps back towards where he was. He says, security. You remember what they said about security, right?" And she looks over to him. She's like, "Yeah, security. You remember they said that, when the legacy members get here, they'll, security, something to that effect. So yeah, we've been waiting for you, and I'll let you deal with her. I will see you guys a little bit later if you make it."
Shoot.
Okay, go ahead.
I shoot it.
Oh,
He just said
God.
it. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? He just said we're.
No, do it. You shot. Do it. Let's do this.
What are you talking? He's saying he's gonna.
Toki shot
get to me.
first!
No, you misinterpreted it, but this is more
Oh
funny.
shit! I misinterpreted it.
I may
You
also
really did. You ass.
I did, didn't I?
You
Oh,
ass.
In with it.
shit. I told you to misinterpret. I thought for sure he was being funny. Oh no, I goofed. It's my bad. Sorry guys. Fuck.
God.
I apologize, dude. I thought for sure he was being funny. Oh no.
No,
I feel
he's
so
just
bad now.
Australian.
Before I roll initiative, Dagron will look at knives and just say, "God damn it, Skippy."
Whatever. Do I still just roll a shoot, or do you want me to wait?
No, go ahead. Which person are you shooting?
Oh, that guy.
Oh, the guy. His name is VV. Yeah, go ahead and shoot.
I shot 26 for 21 damage.
26 does hit. 20. You said how much? 21 damage.
21 damage.
That's a lot. Okay.
And I'm gonna use action surge.
All right.
Is he allowed to do that on a surprise attack?
It's an action.
Yeah, he's
why
taking a
not?
whole action.
All right. I have to play this kind of
17?
conservatively.
A 17 does not hit. No.
Ooh,
Damn.
that's
Alright,
gnarly.
2 rounds. Fuck. I'm so sorry, guys.
So you.
I apologize.
He turns
I apologize. No, it wasn't. He was doing a good job. I actually feel real bad. I'm so
after
sorry.
after you shoot and he gets hit. He turns to look at you and he's, "Oh, not very good security. That's what I thought." And he pulls out his own shotgun and he stands. Kotomo, it is your turn. You are up. What do you got?
Yeah, thanks for the biddies,
If I
trash
go
buddy.
down here, Larry, I'm blaming you.
I know. I will. It will be my fault. I
leave him.
agree.
Fuck. Okay. I'm going to just kind of. I assume this is like a hologram. I can kind of walk through it.
Yeah. Yep.
I am going to hit her with overcrowded HUD.
Okay.
So a mind saving throw of, I believe, at 15 or above.
Ooh. So she is now blinded.
All right.
Bugs born everywhere.
I got 20 to go. I'm going to
What was she blinded by?
Science!
overhead-
pop
Thank you,
ups
Larry.
with
Well,
anime
overhead HUD is-
titties and catboy VTubers.
No, Larry got there already. We're good. We can move on.
All right. Anyway, on my fucking turn.
As always, I act first and think later.
No, but you were right. That's my point.
Yeah. Thanks,
God
Thomas
damn
Dolby.
it.
Yeet.
Fuck.
You may have been
Trash
right in the
buddy
long run of the
got a
situation
bit
too, Larry. We'll
bad.
never
I
know. Don't have
It's
any
still-
regret in the run.
I killed
Thanks,
good
Trash
RP.
buddy.
I feel bad. I feel
No,
really
you didn't.
bad.
It still happened.
I feel bad.
RP is all in the
This is
mind.
fine.
This is fine.
Look, we're in great shape right now. She's blinded for 3
we're doing
turns.
Great. No, I had no,
No.
I didn't think we were going to do great. It was good RP that I told
Wait a
you.
minute. Wait a minute. Do numbers are numbers out of order? Smokey looks like he's at the bottom of the list with 17 in initiative. There we go.
Stacked it. All right, my turn's over.
I was gonna
Did
say
you
something
attack?
about how.
Oh, and you use your action for HUD. Okay.
Actions for HUD.
Knives. You are now up, my friend.
Going
Look it
again
up.
on this jerk. I'm trying to put him down.
Okay.
He could have been made dead.
Brr. Why can't I go? Hello?
Wait a minute.
There we go.
Wait a minute. No. Smokey rolled a 10 on initiative the first
Yeah,
time.
I was trying to change it because at
Fire
first
is
I
off.
wasn't on the initiative.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So okay.
Yikes. Nat 1.
So one of them does get a turn before you. That is a little sketch.
Nat 1.
Is it the
Fuck.
blinded one? It is, right?
So you shoot a nat 1, and it pew, bounces off the shoulder of Daggeron.
Fucking hell, Skippy!
You're gonna take 4 damage as it grazes you.
Oops. Sorry there, bud.
Just fucking everything up for me today.
The luck's not with me today. It's just the sights. I had them readjusted. I'll fix it. I'll fix it.
For you,
I will take my position and try to get down here and get low. Get low. I don't know if there's a ledge here, but I'm gonna try to get prone and take a
okay,
sniper,
there is no ledge, but you can still go prone and give them disadvantage.
a sniper position. Yeah.
Yes. All right,
Let's-
Hans, what do you got for us?
I'm a little concerned about how much damage old Daggeron took there, but I can't. Oh man.
It's just 4.
I guess I can action dash, bonus action, bonus heal, basic heal him, and then run back. So
I
I'm
love
gonna
that
do that.
emote. Shout
So
out
there's
to
my first
Haru.
movement.
Is that Haru?
There's,
Yeah, I think Haru did
action
that.
dash, so 5 more feet. Here comes 30d4 healing on Smokey. That's 8. So that brings you back to A-OK, and I got 25 feet to run back away. I'm gonna go.
I only took 4 damage, but okay.
There. Cool. I'm done.
You overhealed by dude. Your heals are awesome. That's a lot.
Alrighty,
Reach out and
Jello,
touch faith.
what do you got?
All right, I'm gonna move over here to kind of split up a little bit. The non-blinded one. Wait, the blinded one I'd get sneak attack on, presumably, right?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna shoot the blinded one with my heavy pistol then. There
17.
it is.
17 does hit.
Oh, I missed it by 1 on the other one. Damn.
Yeah, the one on the right is 18, and the one on the left is 17.
Oh, okay, cool.
And then I'm gonna
Good to
finish
know.
moving up there.
Okay.
Yep, that's within my move, and I am going to use my bonus action to stealth with cunning action.
Okay.
Whatever, that's it.
Alrighty. And it is now her turn. She is going to take 1 step forward. And the fuck?
Yeah, I'm on top of that shit. What?
Oh, that was creepy, dude.
Yeah, I
you
moved
can-
it as soon as you moved to get the
You can
thing.
highlight it. Yeah, it looks like it's attached. It's funny.
It's better now.
So,
Is
anyways,
it scaly?
she takes 1 step forward. She's going to, with disadvantage, fire her shotgun blast. Does a 17 hit?
17 does hit.
Okay, so you'll take
Way
6
better.
damage minus whatever your DR is.
6 damage minus 2, that'd be 4.
Wow, these guys are What? Really? That's it?
That was
She
a
rolled a
bad
nat 1.
roll. That could have
Oh.
been way worse.
She rolled 2 nat 1s, yeah.
Two nat
3d8,
rolls
and 2 of them
and
were 1s, one of them was a 2.
Could have been
Yeah.
24, and it was 4.
Well, you know, sometimes you get lucky.
So she will, she'll take her second shot, same target.
That
Oh yeah, that hits.
Okay, so 19 damage minus whatever your DR is. And she is now
Harry,
out
this
of
is your
attack.
fault.
Yeah.
Daggerin, you are up, my
Hey,
friend.
Smokey, I said I'm sorry. I
I
don't.
every time. Can you fix Smokey's hit points for me?
I'm sorry, Smokey. I already apologized. I didn't know. I thought for sure he was being funny, and that's why I shot. I wouldn't have done it if I didn't, but I said I shot, so it happened.
My hit points are fine, Larry. Trev, what's up?
He wants to see your bar.
Yeah, I don't see the hit points on top like I do everyone else's.
I'm at 11
Really?
out of 32.
Yep.
See.
So after, so you know how you open up the character sheet and you hit edit, and it has the
Yes.
thing where you like make the default character token. After you fix it, go into that, clear his character token, and then reset it as the one with the hit point bar.
Is that how it's adjusted?
It's from
Okay.
Valhalla,
Yeah,
Casa.
it actually looks at those settings every time.
I
I would
always
love to
just
play
want-
it, but apparently it's
Okay, I got it. I
really
got it.
tough.
Sure. Let me
There's a lot of texting and reading in that game.
two settings.
Ultra Despair Girls is super fun though,
and then-
super bouncy.
Yeah, you have my key points all weird too on nibs, but I don't know. We'll talk about that later.
Okay. You should. Do you see it now?
Nope.
Let's see. Oh, it's on visible too. Oh, I see. I reset it again. Okay, cool.
Nymph, there it is.
All right,
Right.
it is
Good
12
timing.
o'clock, guys. Are we gonna continue on?
Oh
now?
yeah. Shit. Yeah, let's go ahead and call it here.
Well, there. I get shot by my teammate. He ruins my attempt.
Yeah, I
And
know.
then
I
we have
fucked
to,
up.
and before I can even make my move, we have to end. That is
Can we
crazy.
do the last 2 turns? Just do the last 2 turns. Finish
Reset the
other
order.
round.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
You
Yeah, I
gotta go
think
to
that's
bed.
Good call.
All right, Smokey. So go ahead.
I'm gonna run up behind her,
Okay.
and I'm going to attempt to grapple her. I think that she would have to make a contested strength check against me, but I think she'd also be at disadvantage because she's blinded.
Can you try to drag her back towards us? Get her to like, oh, I don't know, say, get
Away
yourself
from
to,
me.
like, here.
Keep her away
so that I
from
can
me.
continue and heal you and not use up my action to do it. Cause you're kind of sketch city. I mean, this one could kill you this turn. You might want to see if there's some kind of human shield sort of maneuver
Homer?
you can do there.
Oh, my thing came up like again. Yeah, if you want to grapple, you can do a contested strength check.
Casa, you gonna hang out with us when we play Valheim in a couple of minutes?
But again, I think hers would be at a disadvantage.
I don't.
Shelby
have to beat
says
an
hi.
11.
She's almost napping. She's conserving her energy to
What?
to crack
Well,
head
the
out on
attacker-
some
you
smelting
either do the
tonight.
attacker, or you want to do who has the higher strength total? What do you want to do?
I have
No,
to
I
play
would
it
do
close
the
tomorrow.
previously
Maybe
attacker.
Tuesdays. Well,
I would say attacker on that.
It's the way we hit. Like it's to hit. I don't know. Yeah, right. I don't know.
Right. Attacker.
Check. So check like meet this number. He met this number.
Yeah. I would say that you the attacker won that one.
All right, so I'm gonna grapple her,
Okay.
hold my heavy pistol to her head, and try dragging her back with me.
Okay.
And as I do, I'm going to say, "Drop your weapon, or she dies."
Okay.
And I'll drag her back as far as I can toward Kotomo.
Try to get at least there.
You want her to stay on this side or up here?
Up here's fine.
Okay.
But she's essentially going to be my body shield just in case.
Okay. As you do that, you end your turn. This guy takes a couple steps.
I started here. I moved up here. That gave me 15. I want to move as far back towards Kotomo as I can. So I'm trying
Okay.
to think. I started here, went up here, and that's 15. I have 25 feet. I have 25 feet of movement left. After I get up here, so I'm moving down here would bring me to 15. Yeah, I'll move back another 15 feet. Bringing her with me.
And
But my guns to
NCIS
to
is
her
a great
head,
show.
and it's cocked and loaded just in case.
Okay, he steps directly in front of her, and he loads his weapon. He loads his shotgun, and he then puts it behind his back, and he lifts his hands up. He says, "Oh, okay, you got me." And he pulls out his pistol, and he fires 2 shots. The first is going to be at her,
Damn!
and
Damn!
it does hit. And then before he fires a second, he says, "Does it look like I really give a shit?" And he fires one more at Daggeron. This one will be a disadvantage. Or +2 to your cover.
Yeah, some AC bonus would be good, yeah.
11 hit points. Get out of this. Oof.
Hey, that makes
Yep.
sense.
It missed.
Survived even
He's
so.
trying to hit a small window.
2d6 barely had the potential to kill him anyway.
Yeah. That's the pistol. If he pulled out a shotgun, he might have, but I thought the shotgun would. I don't want. He didn't want to damage the girl too heavily. He just wants you to know that he don't actually give a fuck.
I had my pistol towards her. Can I take a shot? He shot at me. I should be allowed to in retaliation.
What?
I think your action would have been used up in the grapple.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, it's your action.
I mean, you can shoot her if you want, but I mean, then you're no longer grappling her.
Nah, I'm good. She's my
Okay.
body shield for right now.
Well, with that, we are at the top of the turn order.
I guess I would have used my bonus action up before the end of my turn to nose for information on this guy to give the next person to attack him an advantage.
Okay. I'll mark that.
I apologize, guys. I'm sorry.
Nobody's mad at you, Larry. You're fine.
Hey, no, I don't care. I thought it's funny.
It is funny, but I.
Nah, I don't give a
fucked.
shit.
I fucked up, guys. I'm sorry, Smokey. I apologize.
I'm gonna bounce away for about 15 minutes or so. I'll be back for Valheim after.
Alrighty.
Alrighty.
Great
I
session.
gotta get to bed.
Wrap
I
up.
still work in the morning.
Snuggle with Shadar.
Yeah.
Give me
Oh,
good
you're
snuggles.
you're still on normie job still.
Yep. I gotta work tomorrow, so.
Hey.
Be
don't-
well. The market is closed. So it'll be the first time I show up to work on time in like 6 months. So.
Hey. Be well. Just
Be well, homies.
just keep doing your thing, dude.
Later, dude.
All right, motherfuckers. Val.